Hey, what is up? We are live. How's everybody doing today? Today, we're going to do a little bit on DK, then we're going to head over to drafters. We're going to just stay off underdog today. We did a lot of underdog last night, but let's say hi to the chat. We got Bukowski here. We're going to go over a little bit of training camp news and everything, but first, we're going to hit that intro.
We're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls in descent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains. From late season voids, he's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who hangs? Thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal, in remains infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafting through the veins.
Hey, what's up, Greg? How we doing? Nice and blunt. But yeah, we are gonna kind of go over some training camp news. Let me get that brought up. But hadn't seen that yet. Nice by Omar Cooper. So Casey Concepcion went out with an injury, but it looks like he's going to be fine. Caleb Downs, we know he's good at run stopping. The question is the rest of Dallas going to be good enough to get him in position? But the Browns quarterbacks didn't do good today, but Shadur is pretty much dominating that at the moment. So, and of course, Mike Evans got hurt today. It didn't matter that much, but he did go out with an injury because he's a San Francisco skill position player, not named CMC, which means you're required to get injured. That is part of being a San Francisco 49ers skill position player is you have to get an injury. But we are going to jump in. So Dylan, I mean, I make jokes that CMC made a pact to stay healthy. A lot of people think it's a substation, and their practice videos, you see the substation literally right next to them in all of their camp stuff. It's just a practice field with an electrical substation next to them. So in all of these shots, you see the substation. It's just hilarious, that they haven't moved on. But anyway, we are going to jump in the DK $3 play action. It's going to be the one with 197K total entrance in it. The newer one for those of you who have both of them up, but we're going to jump in. We're going to jump in 15 seconds.
We never leave the rhyme. Fury, endless, X, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
All right, you guys filled the lobby. So congratulations to you guys. Enjoy your lobby. Because we're at 0. We are at 0. So let's get some tunes on. Let's get some tunes. What's up, Woo? John Lynch is on the list. Yeah, he sure is. Yeah, that's my running bit, is that he made a pact with some sort of a voodoo master or something that created his own success for last year. Now, he was really good in fantasy. He wasn't really good per touch, though. What's up? Disbanded, Losimo. Yeah, it's literally right there in the background. It's hilarious. At your college walk from the dorm to the classroom, buildings went past the fence area, all kinds of towers, satellite dishes. Yeah, like, I mean, it's a theory at this point, but like, it feels like it's almost more than a theory at this as well. So we got JT at the 104. We got Bukowski at the 7. If you're in here and I didn't shout you out, go ahead and say something. I don't know everybody's name, so I do reviews for YouTube members, and I do reviews if you're here for the first time. So glad to be here. What's up, Quill? Hope everything's going well. Did you? That's great. I don't know. The funny thing is there's an entire song. And if you remember the Kayshawn Booty clip, which I haven't played for a while because I haven't taken them a lot, not on a stream. I just haven't been in a spot where I take him on stream that often, and I kind of forgot about it. But that clip, that is from the same song. Not in the draft. Got it. Gotta love the 2-minute countdowns. Gotta love the 2-minute countdowns. But there was a defensive player on the 49ers that got diagnosed with a torn ACL today, too. I think that he got hurt before, but so there is that as well. In the draft, but this account is so old that I'm in stealth mode. Let me guess. You are at the 1. I'm going to guess you're at the 1, sir. By the way, if you're just popping in, if you can smash a like, that'd be awesome. On top of that, I would love to hit 800 subs today. We're 4 away. I might stream for a little while today, but we'll see how everything goes. Yeah, 1 second. So, hey everyone, if you guys aren't subbed to Bayou Bengal, give him a follow. Also, Bestball on Call. Also, Nice and Blunt, who will be on here. Actually, yeah, he'll be on here tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Central, I believe. And tomorrow I'm also going to be doing something different as well. SBS, the Spoiled Banana Society, I will be doing a draft over there. I will be the co-founders of the site will be on the channel with me. So we will give that a shot again this year. 797, 3 away now. Uh-oh. It might be the day we hit 800. I did get some news on... I talked to one of my old bosses from the origin story, and I did get something mixed up in the story. It's easily CD Lamb there. Hopefully we can push Cook around. What's up, man? How we doing? It's going decent. Yeah, I'm going to be going over to the drafters after this draft, actually. So we got a weird start from the 10 hole. I don't know if you guys seen that. So why did that not? Give me a second. Okay. I thought I had plenty of Walker plus Lamb here. That must be on Underdog that I do. I'll be giving away, like, so if you stick around, I'm going to be doing a drafters draft after this. I'll be giving away a drafter survival ticket as well. So stick around if you want. I feel like the dart throw on Cyrus isn't a bad thing. I go. I think in these 20 round formats, he should be drafted in every time. The thing is that he's already moved up to like round 16. I think people heard that Worthy's shoulder got hurt and they're just looking for any answer. I'm kind of starting to feel that like maybe it's just Keenan Allen signs with Kansas City. I've not seen any buzz of it. I know we've seen a little bit of people speculating Diggs, but what if it's just Keenan, that goes there? Because Keenan can play outside really well. They need more of an outside guy than anything else. Cyrus Allen, I do think that for Dynasty, he's an awesome pick. I think that he could be really, really good in the Rashee Rice role. And I do think that late in the season, they will bring him on a little bit. I don't know how much it's going to really matter, but I think we're going to be down a bit. Apparently, our first round pick, Delane, has already got hurt, but he's out there playing through it. So it may and if he's hurt, we're gonna struggle. Because if he's not good or if he's hurt, our secondary is not honestly that great. So we'll probably be in a bunch of shootouts, which is awesome for fantasy. So having just pieces of that offense, probably pretty good. And something about the Chiefs is they always rotate all of their rookies in with their first team. Just because you get a first team snap with Kansas City, it doesn't really mean anything. Not during training camp and stuff. So, and even in preseason, they kind of just mix the people in. So, I think it's fine because I do think that he's more talented than some of the. He honestly looks pretty solid. As a prospect. Let's go with Zay here. We got Walker, we got Lamb. Zay is the ADP, the highest ADP guy here. It does set us up for the Zay plus T thing. Question is with Lamb, I don't think it's... Why is that not working? It was working just a little bit ago. The combo tool was. But I think I have to take Brees, honestly. No. We'll take T. Oh, that's why. That's why. Because I have it listed on contest, not site. So that's why. I'm on the $3. I'm not on the main. All right, so both Cyrus and Thornton go late. And our Flyers. Yeah, I think people are tired of taking Thornton is all. Is anyone else ignoring ADP to catch up on the players? I am a little bit if I'm on the right side of the left side of the board and Neighbors is there, I take him, basically. Apparently, he dislocated it, popped it back in, and continued to play. Yeah, Mike Evans got a quad thing. I have a Keenan bag, and Keenan seems like he would have... Keenan would be the exact kind of guy that would be great in Kansas City. He really would be good there. Just stylistically, how he plays, how Andrew Reid wants to play. He would honestly be he could play the Z role and just put Worthy out there as an X. Just put Worthy on the deep routes and stuff. I need Mike Evans over 800 yards. I'm mixing. So I have 15 props that I'm mixing in. Because I've been doing my props over on Prize Picks. because every Friday they give a 40% boost. It's a flex option. So I do plan on bringing back the member mania thing this week. By the way, I think I'm gonna do it Wednesday night. I do have guests this week. I think I might be having lag issues again. Let me know. Is my stream being all laggy again? Like, what's going on? Got your next poll question. Who starts more games, Evans or Adams? No, like, I mean, it's going to be Adams. Imagine if Maddox shows up for the State Farm yearly teams with KC. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I seen a bunch of people left, but also that like my YouTube side is being really weird. It did it yesterday too, so my local place must be messing with the internet. I'll have to go yell at them. Laggy McLaggerson. Well, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do the giveaway afterwards. On the next one, if it's not good the whole time, like I want to do the giveaway either way. So we will. But let's go ahead and set it up. Whoops. Wrong button. But it'll be hashtag who. So, I mean, you're just trying to bait and you're wrong. So, like, I don't even interact with the Camp Scatabo discourse because, like, we're going to see in a while. It's the substation near year. We'll see it. Like, I'm pretty confident that Scatabo's going to do great. And if he doesn't, I guess I'm going to have a bad season. So, it is what it is. Hashtag who for the giveaway. We're going to be doing a drafters survival giveaway. No, I mean, I'm not going to mute somebody for doing that. I was about to... like, everybody has opinions on things, man. Like, I have some opinions that are going to be really bad at the end of the day. And all of you have opinions that are going to be really bad at the end of the day. You know, like, none of us are going to be 100% on this stuff. So... it didn't disappear for... Oh, okay. Did it? Why did it disappear? He must have removed it. I don't really mess with people's comments. So RJ Harvey would be very, very good for this team. We need the upside swing here. I do prefer these other two picks slightly. You know, we're gonna take him. If Lemon comes back around, we'll take Lemon. And if Lemon doesn't come back around, we'll take Doubtful. I do really love Tucker Craft. Let's click ADP. So Lemon is here. We'll go ahead and take Lemon. And load up here at wide receiver. Yeah, so for those of you just popping in, we will be doing a drafters giveaway. We're going to do a drafter survival and probably a mini after that either. So we will be doing that during the second draft and probably do a mini after the survival as well, assuming that the internet is not horrific the whole time. What's up? And but yeah, let's look at that. Like, I think the RJ Harvey as the RB3 is scary, especially knowing what comes back here. I'm going to do something that you guys is going to shock you here at 110. Just so you know. There's a player that I don't have very much of that I don't want to be as out on as I have been. So I'm going to take a share of him there. You are late, Boner. Not for the giveaway, but you are late. Have you had a chance to be part of the Player Truth Serum content? What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. What are you talking about? The Player Truth Serum content? What is that? I mean, this wide receiver room is fire. Like, we could definitely slow down here. We got a Lamar. We might be able to get a wide receiver over here or another quarterback. We are kind of pigeonholed in stacks right now. We might just do the Bo Nix thing. We'll see. We'll see what happens. No, I haven't. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me know. So Jackson Dart, to me, should be moving up the board with the Neighbors news. He hasn't been that much. I kind of liked him ahead of Purdy the entire time. I know, like, Leg Up and a bunch of other places like Purdy more. I kind of think Dart has the bigger upside overall, and knowing that Neighbors is probably going to be healthy, like, he's at least looks like he might start, should be good. Who should be or who is? Both Stribling and Debo are flying up the boards right now, and they should move up. I just don't think they should move up as much as they have. Like, those two have just skyrocketed up these boards. It is wild what's going on there. And then, so I'm going to do the handcuff RB thing here if Dobbins makes it to me. I'm here for the love of the giveaway. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And I was going to say we would take a naked. Let's, we're going to pull up JCM. Like I said, I'm going to do something, take somebody who I don't ever take. And the reason I was okay going the double RB there, let's just take the big shot here. Thank you for the flower, Jewel, DJ Quill. Thank you for the jewels. Appreciated. So I don't love JCM. I don't honestly believe it's a really good bet. But I also don't want 2%. I think he's a guy I kind of want 4% of, you know? And I have 1%. So I need to get my exposure on him up. And I do think, like, he is a big swing kind of guy. So if you took Truth Serum, you believe Omari Hampton RB1. Okay. I mean, so the Truth Serum thing is a Peter Overzet bit, and a lot of people just talk about it. And I think that Omari and Hampton could have been RB1. Not overall, right? But an RB1 in fantasy. Yeah, it definitely feels like it's going to be a committee. But the one thing they have been saying is that they want to make sure that you can't tell if it's a run or pass. So they're giving JCM every opportunity to catch the ball out of the backfield. And what I don't think people realize is Katron Allen is already like an okay player out of the backfield. So, I know everybody's like, well, they had Singleton. He didn't do that much. Yeah, he didn't do much because they had Singleton, right? I'm not saying he was an absolute monster out of the backfield, but Katron Allen still had 23 and 25 targets with 18 receptions his last 2 years. So it's not like he can't do it. It's just that they had another guy that got 52 and 29 targets, right? So I think that the whole them wanting to be able to not telegraph what they're doing, I actually think it's bullish for Katron Allen on top of it. But they have been forcing passes to JCM to give him an opportunity to take the job. I haven't. Most of this community doesn't care. We got 7 of 33 through, and then we got 3 of 12 in the 7th inning stretch through. Problem is that most of them are the ones that have really fun stuff going on have one positions that's almost dead. So the teams we got through probably not great situations. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take I bet Casey Concepcion falls back around. Deshaun Stripling's already all the way up there. We only have one quarterback. We don't have a tight end yet. Well, let's take Mark Andrews. We do have Lamar. We'll take the double stack here. We are kind of in that game. We'll do that, and we'll see how often we've paired Cam Ward with Lamar. Not that much, so let's go ahead and do that. So the team right now, for the audio listeners, we have a 2-4-5-1. We got CeeDee Lamb, Kenneth Walker, Zay Flowers, T. Higgins, Lamar Jackson. Awesome. Carnell Tate, RJ Harvey, Mekhi Lemon, and Dobbins. So we went Harvey and Dobbins, and then we got JCM. So our running backs are only Walker, the 2 Denver guys, and JCM. So we definitely need help there. And then Andrews and Cam Ward. So we're just playing it that they're gonna spike, they're gonna alternate weeks. Kenneth Walker's the man. And we're looking for some late season RB points, is what we're going to do. I don't think that this is something I want to do very often, but I wanted at least one Harvey plus Dobbins team somewhere in my portfolio, and it just happened to fall in this room. So we're doing it here. I think people are seriously underestimating how much is involved in route blocking assignments for RB, tight end, wide receiver in general. Oh, yeah. And I do get that. Katron Allen, I don't think was horrific at pass blocking. And one of the reasons there was why am I blanking? Let's go look at the rookie names again. Jadarian Price. One of the reasons I'm bearish on Jadarian Price is because he's like a horrific pass blocker. So, we got an auto. Offensive defenses are getting less rookie friendly each year. They really are. Even a good result breakout like Pacheco was more based on willingness to let a rookie be involved. Well, it was a total lack of depth, right? Kansas City didn't really have anything at the position, kind of like Washington. Like the reason I like that position is because if their goal is to not be able to telegraph the play, unless JCM picks up the receiving stuff and the pass blocking stuff, which are both things he wasn't great at, or if Rachaad White miraculously in year 5 becomes a really good inside the runner or inside the tackles runner, like the clear guy that has the best chance to be able to do all of it is Katron Allen, because he's shown a little bit of ability, at least in college, to do all three things. Now, will he be able to learn all of that stuff? It's probably pretty rough to do that. And to Slayton's point, like, we have been seeing like year 2 breakouts at running back a bit more, right? So it is something that I think it is something to think about, like, for sure. So this kind of team, I don't take very much Sharps, and by very much, I mean I've taken 0. Let's take him here. We're locking up, like, assuming he makes it. Like, we locked up a running back, right? So if he makes it, I think Tank Bigsby at 151, that's a nice pick. I like both of these rookies. And I actually don't mind. So what does this guy have over here in the 12 hole? He's got 4 running backs. All right, so I'm fine with any of those guys. Charbonnet's he's actually my number 1 rated running back, and that never happens. Now, it was many picks from here, but I like all of these players. So, all right, looks like you guys get an Omar Cooper video. What do you think about that? All right. So we got Charbonnet, I think, since we locked up that one backfield in Denver, right? By week 10, there's a chance that he plays. I think it's probably week 12 that he plays, but there is a chance that he plays before that. So I don't mind the swing here. I've been more at peace with 10% of, say, Singleton because Dable's new and Spears isn't re-signed target. So, like, Singleton's also one of those that's, like, not really, really great at pass blocking, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm wrong. I do, from what I noticed, I didn't think he was great at it. And there's a reason he flared out over and over again for receptions. Number 1, because he didn't have vision, couldn't run inside. And number 2, because, like, that's what you do with guys like him and Brashard Smith who can't block, right? So, like, that's telegraphing your offense. And I don't think that's what Dayball wants to do. But K-Tron would have been way fun in Tennessee. Like, it would have been like he would have been really good there. I just think, yeah, I have a really hard time clicking the Singleton button because it's an offense we don't expect to be elite. And he's got two players who are reasonable in front of him. Like, Tony Pollard is a pro. Like, whatever you want to say about him, he is a pro. So we definitely need some tight end. What do we got left? As you see, I have Hawkinson rated below Gunnar Helm. Just straight up. I believe that's right. Mr. Mitza doesn't get Mr. Jaden Blue. RIP to him. I don't know if he wanted them. But I would have definitely taken Jaden Blue 179. I for sure would have taken him there. I do need another RB, but we for sure need a tight end. And I do like these two quite a bit. And I have a blocker with ADP with Hawkinson as well. So I might be able to rip both of them off, and that would be pretty fun. I think AJ Barner is a great flick. So Gunnar Helm does go there. Pollard's good enough to be promoted to a real team, and did your phone lock up? What happened? What like, I know you didn't intentionally do that. What happened? Do we want to go with the third stack here? Let's look at RBs real quick. See if there's anything that's fun. I have moved Marshawn Lloyd up in my ranks. Let's take that swing as well. It is another bye week 11, but like I'm fine. You could also call this a detonation draft, sir. I was at your queue for no reason. I'm guessing you lagged at some point. You clicked somewhere on the screen and he popped up. You should definitely go to your ranks and remove him from your ranks. Yeah, Rambus was awesome last night for sure. Like I had a really good time. I think we drafted 4 really good teams and 1 okay team. Jarquez Hunter Tajbrook is lessened. Well, I don't think Jarquez Hunter was a little to win. Like, if you look at what Blake Corum done, I don't think that was a small hit. That was a pretty big hit. Like, and that was the Jarquez Hunter theory, was that Jarquez Hunter got that role. I don't think that was a small hit situation. But I do agree with, like, some of these. Like, and Taj Brooks, like, obviously, the situation that he pays off didn't come out because of Chase Brown stayed healthy. Like, every team who's draft. The reefer and beer. Yeah, it really was. And the I don't know why his I'm not sure why his headset kept like disconnecting, but like it would randomly disconnect right when we were about to make picks. But yeah, so if you guys don't have an account over here on Drafters, you can use promo code WHO hashtag H with 2 little O's, or not hashtag, just capital H 2 little O's to get a 100. Man, I bungled that real good, guys. 100% deposit match for $100. If you use hashtag WHO in the chat, you are eligible to win a survival draft, a ticket. You need to have an account on Drafters to win. And you need to be present as well. Like, I get what you're saying, Sladen, but like, I don't think the Jarquez Hunter thing was a small hit situation. I just think that he didn't win the job that people thought he was going to win, me being one of them. But the guy who got that job really paid off. And then the other players were always contingent bets with possible a little bit of upside. And like Taj Brooks also didn't win the backup role job, right? Now, I think the lesson is that it's harder if there's a solid veteran in the situation. It's a much thinner bet. Yeah, get it. Giddens is like relegated already this year. What's up, guys? I've heard like it's pretty bad down there. Let's do this the game tight way and make a mega stack here. Let's make a big old stack. Let's do it the game tight way. This guy's already got 4 tight ends. What a dude. All right, so tight ends. He'll probably still be there. Let's just take Eric Hall. I like the Eric Hall pick. We're building out that game stack pretty heavily. We got a team stack here with T. Higgins already. So we're going to take the Eric Hall with Rashad Bateman thing. We are a little thin at by week 10 for wide receiver, but 13. We have Lamb, we have Higgins, we have Tate, we have Lemon. And we'll definitely need one more receiver that's not by week 13. And I don't know. I think we're just going to stop with Cam Ward and Lamar here. And it's going to be a 2-7-8-3. All I know is if God keeps Connor and Zona as RB3, I'm sitting. I've started clicking a bit of James Conner. I definitely have clicked a bit of James Conner now. Not gonna lie. By the way, if you guys are brand new, you can pop in, hit that like, also hit that sub. We're trying to get, I haven't looked for a bit, but we were only 3 away apparently from 800. That would be pretty cool to hit 800. I was hoping to hit it last night. We didn't quite get there. Don't have a goal for that. I need to set a goal for like 875. I just haven't figured out what I want to do with it. But Wednesday, we're going to do another Member Mania draft. We're going to do a DK Billy, and we're going to do a 50% equity split with the chat. So if you're a member, and there are some rules, like you gotta be there. You have to type in the hashtag in the chat during that draft. It'll be a members only stream, but you guys will draft the team basically. We've done a couple of them. So if you're interested in that, only one way to do it, and that's becoming a member. And what basically it's 50-50, 50% to me, 50% to the chat. And there's been like 20-ish people in each one. And it's been fun because People are like discussing what they want, who they want, all that stuff. It's a good time. All right, let's I can definitely tell that my internet's laggy right now. James Conner to me is the clear pick. I'm going to remove the extension. Yeah, James Conner here is an awesome pick. Like, my internet being a little laggy, I definitely want to remove all outside sources. This year, I've enjoyed Tanja's Theo. Well, so, like, Theo is the same thing as, like, little to no upside, kind of, right? Let's go with Vele. We're going to take Devon Vele here. So here's the team. I guess he does actually have upside. That was wrong. Yeah, the substation is doing some work right now, so Tonjas might be in business. So we got Lamar Jackson and Cam Ward at quarterback. At running back, we have Kenneth Walker, RJ Harvey, J.K. Dobbins, JCM, Zach Charbonnet, James Conner, and Marshawn Lloyd. Wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb, Zay Flowers, T. Higgins, Makai Lemon, Carnell Tate, Omar Cooper, Bateman, and Devon Vele. We want a Vele to help us with those rookies. And at tight end, we have Eric All, A.J. Barner, and Mark Andrews. It's a solid team, not a great team. We will get to your team, sir, after I review the two members. So the way it works here is we do reviews for all paying YouTube members. And the first time you're in a draft with me, I will give you a review as well. So we got Mr. Pizza, aka Bukowski, in the auto draft. Like, he had some disaster auto draft things going on in this. But we got Genty, Chase Brown, fun start. Egbuka, Garrett Wilson, Christian Watson, Parker Washington, Trevor Lawrence. So buying into that P-Wash hype, Sam Laporta, Addison, Baker Mayfield, Tyler Algier, Brenton Strange for the double, Tank Bigsby, pulled him up. Probably like I actually might have taken Sharps here just to do it because I don't want 0 over Bigsby, but he probably doesn't fall all the way back. Jonah Coleman because you hate my running back room, Ricky Pearsall because you hate yourself, Geno Smith, Emmett Johnson, Eli Stowers, who I think is a fool. You cannot draft him. He's apparently like with the third team. Keenan Allen, Elijah Surratt. I like the last two picks. Like, at least it was 175 that you took the 0, you know? Like, a lot of people at 175 will be close to zeros. So, like, in these last rounds, will definitely be close to 0. So, at least it was there and not 10 picks, 15 picks higher. I think it's a solid team. You could definitely do some work there. And we got JT here. We got CMC, Derrick Henry, Kyron, Devontae Adams, DeAndre Swift, Marvin Harrison, Godwin, Stafford, Kittle, Goddard, Bo. Bo at 124 is insane. That is really, really fun. Jalen McMillan, Rodriguez, Trey Tucker, Brissett, Jake Ferguson, Sean Tucker, Franklin and Bryant, which I love doing. I think that's super smart. CJ Daniels. Let's see. So, basically a gigantic Ram stack. You got a massive fall on Bo Nix. Insanely strong top 4 running backs. I don't understand the Sean Tucker plus C-Rod on this team, because Sean Tucker and C-Rod are like volume guys who aren't going to spike that much. and you have 4 running backs through 5 rounds. If you're taking shots down here on a running back room with those guys, you need somebody with a little more upside than Sean Tucker and Chris Rodriguez, in my opinion. Now, if 2 of those guys get hurt, let's say Kyron and McCaffrey get hurt for 4 weeks, those 2 down here could help you advance through a little bit because they should have some sort of a role. But in that world, like, those guys will help there. Let's look at chat, then we'll get to the 8 teams whole team. How many times has Likely been fully healthy throughout a season? I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot. Theo himself, obviously. Yeah, he had 7 drops last year on 72 targets. That is not good. And like I like Theo. Like, was there another injury over there? So we got a new guy here at the 8 hole. And Amon-Ra, who I absolutely love. Omarion Hampton, Ladd McConkey, Javonte Williams. That's pretty solid. I wonder if we're going to see Javonte fall back to the 4-5 turn with all of the Jaden Blue hype. If Javonte Williams isn't a volume sponge, he's a guy that could be one of those that like really doesn't pay off ADP. He kind of requires 10 to 12 touchdowns to like pay this off at all. I still like the pick. I do think it's a way more risky pick now that Jaden Blue actually looks good in camp. Roma Dunze, Jordan Tyson, Justin Herbert. I love that. Like I try to get this Hampton Ladd Herbert thing all the time. And every time I do it, somebody just takes Herbert for, the reason that he's an awesome pick. You got the Craft Fall. Love that. Pulled Golden up to stack with Love. Woody Marks to get the game stack. CJ Stroud, Alvin Kamara, Flournoy, Gunnar Held, Tank Dell, Braylon Allen, Kamani Vidal, David Njoku, and Alec Iomanner. Is this Microb? Is this one of Microb's ults? Let me know. So you fully stacked out this game. Fully stacked that one out. Looks like you're using the Chargers game to advance you. Or the Chargers team to advance you with a team on the other game. I like the team overall. There's a player or two I don't like. I don't like Braylon Allen because I think his role is thin if they're already talking up a little bit on Isaiah Davis. And the Javonte pick, I definitely would have taken him there too. But I do wonder if the market's going to get scared on him and we're going to start getting him later. It doesn't matter for this team, though, because you need him there and you needed a player like that. I think the team's awesome. So that's where we're at. So we're coming on over here. We're going to do a drafters survival draft, everybody. If you want to jump in. We will roll the dice. We will do the giveaway in that round. So what the drafter survival is, everybody. And if you don't have a drafters account, go ahead and use promo code WHO, capital H, 2 little O's. They will match $100 to your account on your first deposit. And then you can do this contest, which I think is the best contest in fantasy right now. It's eliminator style, but it's a cut line. It's a cut line every single week versus the entire field. 28,000 enter. One person leaves with $50,000, $10 to enter. It's 75% advance rate from weeks 1 all the way to 14. Weeks 15 and 16 is 50% advance. And week 16, 17, or week 17 is a 125 person finals. So it is a survival with a finals. And I like it a lot. I really, really enjoy this. This is a really good idea. We need 5 more for the survival, everybody. 5 more for survival. And also, if you have a Drafters account or you're going to make one, hashtag who in the chat need to be subbed to use the chat. So sub, hashtag who. We currently have only 9 entrants. We got 34 watching. So we're going to be doing a giveaway for one of these tickets for this contest. So if you like free stuff, you do need to be present to win. So good luck. And we need 4 more before this starts. And then after this, I think we're going to do a $3 mini as well. It feels like the lag subsided on my end, so hopefully that works out. And also, if you're new to the channel and you've enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit that sub. We're trying to get to 1K subs. If we can get there in the next month, it's going to be hard to do, but if we get there before NFL kickoff, we're doing a 24-hour live stream. So that I kind of want to do it. I ain't gonna lie, I want to do it. Question is are you going to allow me to do it? Yeah, and probably like if you guys like redraft stuff, joining a content creator league, it's going to be really fun. I will, if you're in my Discord, I've posted the link already to it. I'm going to set the rest of it up tonight, but we're going to be doing content on the league. It's going to have videos every week, all that. And FF Nerd's putting it on. The channel is very, like, it's just started. The channel just started, but it's going to be awesome. Eric from Spike Week's there. Steve from Fanspeak's in it. Nice and Blunt in it. I believe Hartman, Candyman, the entire Toxic Tower as one. Can't remember everybody that's in it, but one of the guys from Football Guys, I think, is in it. FF Nerd can tell you all of it, but there's a lot of the communities in it. It'll be a lot of fun. So we get the 107. We got Hockey Hooligan at the, let me roll the dice first. Round 9. Couldn't tell if it was a 9 or a 6. Round 9, we will be doing a giveaway. We got D-Boy at the 2. We got Tiger Town at the 3. Also, if you won over the last week or 2 weeks, you can't win. Tiger Town at the 3. We got Hockey Hooligan at the 5. Mufasa at the 6. We got the 7. We got 2 Mules at the 8. Blizzy at the 10. I didn't know you watched, sir. Louisiana Lightning. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. Maybe I'm assuming. Nice. Looking forward to the content. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun for sure. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So at round 9, we will be doing the giveaway. Hashtag who. It is a Drafters survival ticket. This will be my last one of last week, basically to give, or basically I can give 2 away a week. Let's click the CMC button. The only one that can survive the substation is probably a pretty good pick for the survival contest. What's up, Victor? I saw Nice and Blunt do a survival. I need to start doing drafters. Hey, you should, dude. The survival contest is the best contest on the site, or on all the sites, in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't love drafters. They just don't like the way it looks or feels or whatever. But man, this contest to me, like, I don't love the total points thing. I'm not gonna lie. I think it is the best for like who has the best takes overall for the season. I think it's the most fair version of best ball. I don't love it because like you can basically feel like you don't have a sweat by week 12, right? Which Underdogs Eliminator is very similar. So come on, Two Mules. I know you hate Kenneth Walker, sir. I was just trying to get him to not take Kenneth Walker. Let's take Derrick Henry. Let's just do the two old guys. Let's do the two old guys team. Who's going to survive? Probably Derrick Henry and CMC because I drafted them here. That's probably what's going to happen. Mike Rob, welcome in. Welcome in. What's up, No Cap? You're not late. We're doing the giveaway in round 9 today, sir. So hashtag who. And then after this draft, after the survival, we will be doing a mini, I think, as well. Oh yeah, Drafters has a chat box. Everyone, like late at night, some of them get pretty funny. Like sometimes it's just people being mad. Sometimes it's people chilling. Like it's they have a chat box though. Yeah. Not gonna lie, the thought of Andy dialing up the screen, yeah, it does, man. Like if you do promo code who capital H 2 little O's, they'll match $100. That's the biggest match that they give. And I'm very honest with what it is. You get 100, they get a customer, I get $40 in site credits. That's what I get for having you sign up. But you put 100 in, you get to play with 200. They get a customer, I get site credits. Like it's what I get. And like I think Drafters is genuinely like this contest to me is awesome. They also have the daily stuff like Underdog does, and it's a completely different style as well. Like if you like the Underdog draft stuff, Drafters has it as well, but it's 5-person, like it's a full lineup instead of just 6 people. Let's do the super boring, like the super high T start here. Yeah, exactly. The late night chat boxes can get wild, for sure. So they do a full best ball lineup. So quarterback, running back, 3 receivers, flex, and a tight end. It's full PPR. It doesn't have the 100-yard bonuses like DraftKings does. But it's only 5-person pods as well. So if you play on both sites, it's fun because you get, and they add the Sunday night game in. So you get a different player pool. You get to have more players overall on your team, but there's fewer people in the pod. So you get a different context of teams altogether. Like, so it's pretty cool if you like to do the daily draft stuff to be on both sides. All right, let's just take Tetaroa. Let's pull Tetaroa up. I have a lot of Loveland. I would like to not have no receivers at this point in the draft. But we are getting close. If you're just popping in, hashtag who, get yourself in to the giveaway. So we got but I like this. We got CMC, we got Henry, we got Kyron, we got Tetaroa. I believe hockey is now. I got to look up. By the way, if you're a member and you need a review, when the draft is about over or at the end, say something in chat so I can remember to give you the review as well. Let's double check. Let's go look at X real quick and see if any new news has popped up. Trey Benson dealing with discomfort. RIP. Also, something else that happened today. Dalton Kincaid got hurt, but was back in a couple plays later. Casey Concepcion got hurt, but they say they don't think it's serious. So there's been some of these injuries, like AJ Brown apparently had his finger pop back into place. He dislocated a finger and played afterwards. Work is beating the dog turds out of me. It's kind of weird that you have dog turds, man. Like I don't know much about the human body, but I'm assuming you shouldn't have dog turds in you. Just throwing that out there, man. I think you need to go to a doctor. I think. So we got Tetaroa here. Watson, Rome. I'm going to go with, I love Christian Watson, but a lot more receivers later in the draft that I do like have the bye week of 11. And not that I care a whole lot about bye week stuff here, but thank you. JMO is actually who I wanted here. Like the weeks that JMO has the spikes, like you kind of just advance, but you also build like throw on a Shakir or something on a team with JMO as well. Power sugar helps get them down. Thanks, Bayou. If you guys you want more content like that, follow Bayou Bengal over on the Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network. Bayou Bengal's also in the Iron Throne League. I'll have to get the link real quick so you guys can jump in there if you care. Give me just a second. So if you guys aren't following, head on over here, give them a follow if you want to see all of us. I don't know when the content's going to start rolling out, probably a couple weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks from now, but that's where it's going to be. I will say that if you to the FF Nerd, the name that you picked is not very searchable because because it's a smaller channel. You're just never gonna find it, right? It's never gonna get found because of all the Game of Thrones stuff out there. Oh no, Bayou is not. My bad. Never mind. Disregard. No, it wasn't you. It was a bunch of people got into this league. That's my bad. But yeah, we since I have it up right now, Why? So season 1 cast. Professional Fanatics, Hartman, me, Jeff Blaylock, fantasy, on Football Guys, Michael O'Hara, Joe Pickham, Neil Orfield. I don't know how to pronounce. Is it Joe Pisapia, maybe? Eric from Spike Week, Steve from Fanspeak, Adam Nice and Blunt, Chris the Candyman, and Ruben, who is in the league, who is FF. Yeah, that's my bad. I don't know why. But yeah, head over there, give them a follow, and you'll be able to see more of us. Yeah, that guy. I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I tried. It is what it is. I gave it a shot. Pisapia. I knew it was Fantasy Pros, but you guys have heard my story on what I think about names and how much I care about them. And by the way, I was wrong. It's I've said it before. I misspoke on, I think it was Goofy's stream or on Rel's stream. It wasn't Steve, it's Scott. Scott's the thing that they call me. Right. He was. All right, so we got CMC, Derrick Henry, Kyron Williams, Tedero McMillan, JMO, Tyler Warren. And because mostly what we need is floor, like I don't hate the DK Metcalf pick here. What right? Let's go. Let's do Metcalf. I like Metcalf here. And you don't hear me say that very often. By the way, we are doing a drafters ticket giveaway for the survival. We currently have 18 entries. We're going to be doing the drawing here in 2 rounds. Hashtag who to enter the giveaway. You need to have an active drafters account and you need to be here to win. Got it. So I was hoping one of those 2 quarterbacks would fall. I didn't think they would with the sharp lobby we have. So we got Takey Pittman, and I think I don't mind doing that here. Like locking up some points every week. The quarterbacks don't really strike me as awesome. And Wandale, by the way, on this contest specifically, his ADP is 91. I don't know why. Like, maybe I just haven't done drafters for a bit, but his ADP is up. So when we pick at 103, everybody, we will be doing the giveaway. So now's your last chance. There's a little bit of delay on the stream, so you need to jump in now. And then after this draft, we will be doing a $3 mini over here on Drafters as well. So pop on over or just stay around and have a good time. Draft the mini with us as well. What's up, Covers? How we doing, sir? Welcome. 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 So we got this triple anchor build here For the audio listeners, we got a 0341 right now. It is their survival. CMC, Derrick Henry, Kyron. Just all the ugly names you could possibly think of. Wide receiver, Tedero McMillan, JMO, and then both Pittsburgh receivers, Metcalf and Pittman, and Tyler Warren for on a little bit of a fall. And I think in this, he's really, really strong. Getting out of this Oklahoma heat. I don't know about you, but yesterday it was actually super, super nice here in Southern Illinois. It's like the same spot, kind of. Like Oklahoma's kind of, sort of directly west of us. So I don't know if that if it was cool for you guys yesterday or not, but it was super, super nice where we were last year, or not last year. All right, I'll take Mahomes at 103. Guess we'll just take Mahomes here at 103. He was, I was a little worried he wouldn't be running it all, but man, he took off and scrambled a couple different times already in training camp. I don't think he cares. I think he's still going to just run. But 105 for a month? I'd move to Alaska. Sorry. Like, not doing it, guys. Not doing it. Nope. Not today. Oh. Time for the giveaway. Good luck. Good luck, everybody. Who we got? Mike Robb. How we doing? He can't complain anymore. It was finally rigged. Finally rigged. It got finally rigged into Mike Robb's favor. Congratulations, Mike Robb. I'll have to, I believe it's like the money 88, but just message me your username on Discord. I will I'll send it over to them after the stream. So we get Patrick Mahomes here, who I do like. Purely, I'm setting up the Cyrus Allen thing. So, just by the way, is the Cyrus Allen and Justyn Ross? Like, I was so in on Justyn Ross as a last round pick that year. I was so in, and it didn't work out. I'll tell you that. What's up? How we doing, Megatron? That's you at the 2-hole, right? He'll just find something else to complain with Mike Robb. Yeah. He'll complain that it was the $10 ticket, not the $15 ticket. Like, right? I mean, I am a little worried about Worthy, not going to lie. But let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, sir. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to have the guys, the co-owners of the Spoiled Banana Society thing on tomorrow. And then after that, Nice and Blunt and I are going to do our weekly stream. We haven't solidified the topic yet. We're going to do that after my stream, I think. But I look forward to both of those. On Wednesday, we got Jerry on. That's going to be awesome. And on Thursday night, I believe I'm going to be on with Chev. If you guys remember Chev, I'm going to be over on his channel at night. I'll still be on mine during the day. So, I mean, we're here every day, 4 p.m., Monday through Thursday, until I have to work Thursdays and I get Sundays off. Then we'll be live on Sundays until football season. You know? Like, win, win, win. That's all we do. All we do is win. That's it. That's all we do, guys. Let's Let's put on. Let's do this one. I feel like this one. So, no matter what are we? No matter whating? I guess there is a matter what. What matter? So, there is a little bit of like it's actually a quarterback battle in Minnesota that's going on. Oh yeah, we are the best. You know that country song, like the greatest player of the game? I don't know who sings it. I'm the greatest player in the game or whatever. Yeah, let's take Baker. Why not? We got Kyron here. It's a little correlation. Perfect trade-off to me. The farming season has been brutal. Can't wait. Oh, you do farming? I could have farmed and chose not to. People say I'm stupid for not doing it, but like they don't understand how much I hate being outdoors. So like financially, I should have done it, like for sure. But yeah. Not that I do bad now, but like I could have had land pennies on the dollar, basically. Because it was a family thing. I chose to I agree you made the right choice. Like my family had some land and I decided not to inherit, like not to buy it at like 20% value, basically. It's something like that. And the reason I chose not to was because my grandma wanted it to stay in the family and to be farmed and by the family. And like one of the people on the other side of the family who wasn't like direct relation wanted it. So instead of buying it and like just making money on it, you know, I let her have her wish. Yeah. Number one, like I would just be red. I would not be like I know tan. I literally just get red and just stay red all summer. So I would hate my life for sure. Let's just take McMillan here. Why not? Feel like I've been in 5 drafts with you in the I've done 3, I think. I burn. Shout out to the Irish. Yeah, exactly. That's all I do, man. Just burn. That's all it is. Just burn. It'll probably be same time, 4 p.m. Like, we'll probably like switch the 6:30 thing to Saturdays and do Sundays earlier or something. It might just do like noon or 2 p.m. on Sundays. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Like I don't know when my schedule's going to change, but it's definitely a couple weeks away. It might be like 1 or 2 weeks. But I do have the weekend before the NFL season kicks off. I do have that Sunday off. I'll probably stream like half the day because I'm gonna be sitting around like doing all kinds of best ball drafts, trying to get some of these contests filled that I want to get filled. So we will definitely be live a lot that day. And if I get the word, I'll have all kinds of vacation left too. But man, yeah, the Irish being out in the sun thing is like no joke. All right, so Daniel Jones coming back would be super fun. Because we do have Tyler Warren here. We're pretty much anchor Tyler Warren. So I like this team a lot. We're heavily leaning in on these 3 running backs. I think it's the right call. I really think it's the right call to do that. I've done 10. The goal was to do like 15 to 17. I might stop at 10, honestly. Like, I'm basically only doing BBMs whenever I have like some guest on, like certain guest as is who I'm doing the BBMs with. Is it like Rambus wanted the split one? Like he gave me a 25. I didn't know you could do this, but apparently you can super chat in the comments. He super chatted in my comments yesterday to pay for the BBM. So, but like, he had which he said he was going to do. Shout out to Rambus. That's awesome. But like, I didn't ask him to do that, but like that he offered to do that. And I was like, sure, we'll do a BBM. Right. That's why Jerry came on and jumped in as well. And I might do one with Jerry. We'll see what comes out. I'll definitely do something that's not just an eliminator with Jerry. Because I prefer this contest to eliminator, honestly. And I was planning on doing 100 elims. I think I'm going to stop at 50. And I've got like 40 of them done already. And I'm going to kind of focus on this contest instead. After this morning's Naylor war, I started on BBB. I got to stay on brand and take him here. I am not in, like, I'm not in agreement. Yeah, like, you came in yesterday talking about Naylor, and I don't think anybody was in. You got to make a brand somehow, man, right? Like, brands are brands. You gotta stay true. So I think that this wide receiver room is really, really fun. Hunter Henry here feels really good as a tight end too as well. So for the audio listeners, we got a 3-3-6-2. We got Patrick Mahomes, Baker Mayfield, Daniel Jones. Running backs, CMC, Derrick Henry, Kyron Williams. Wide receivers, Ted Aroa, Jameson Williams, both Pittsburgh receivers, Metcalf, Pittman, Worthy, and Jalen McMillan. So we backstacked both of the first 2 quarterbacks. We got Daniel Jones. There is a player specifically that I really want. I didn't expect Hunter Henry to fall there. I highly doubt I get the player I want. But, like, I ain't going to lie. It's these 2 players right here. I wouldn't mind having the Week 17 correlation in the Daniel Jones game, or with the Daniel Jones Tyler Warren thing. So, joined PPR Tyler stream last night, but sounds like BBG. BBG, like, I don't know why. He goes through spurts. He streams a bunch, and then he doesn't stream much, and then he streams a bunch, and then he doesn't stream much. Nothing wrong with that. Like, you got to do what fits your time. Like, he's taken a lot of time to learn a bunch of things about the AI. Like, they are all focusing on Toxic Tower a lot, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's a great show. So, and to keep his life in order as well, like, why not, man? Like, he needs to do what's good for him. And he gets to make that decision, right? Like I don't get to make that decision. You don't get to make that decision for him. So Gadsden's rumored to be playing with like the 3rd string right now. And as you see, he's falling like crazy. Am I? I don't even think they use that word correct. You know, like, It's funny. That's for sure. I mean, should I take an RB3 yet? Should I take an RB3 yet? Should I just full send with these three? Who won? Who's number one? I don't know. So it's, like I said rumored. I didn't say it's a fact. I said rumored. I do not know. I haven't seen the actual reports. I said, I want to clarify. I said rumored. I heard it on another stream earlier today. So, and I believe that they would know. But I kind of think that mixing up your players is something training camp should do. Like, I don't think you should just have all of your first team on first team every time. Yeah, I've heard Kolar is like the first team guy, and Njoku is like their blocking guy, and Gadsden is behind Kolar in the passing stuff. Is like the rumor. Alec Ingold, like, why aren't we drafting Alec Ingold? One of the posters, brother. By the way, if you guys could smash the like, I would appreciate it. We are going to do a drafters mini after this. If we can, I don't know. I'm not going to set a goal, but I'm gonna say, I don't know. We're 798 subs. If we get to 800, I might do a draft after that as well, like an extra draft. Let's do the Katron Allen thing again. I was going to take Sharps if he fell all the way here. At a certain point, you have to take a chance, man. And I'm probably gonna just take like Vidal as well, because CMC, Henry, and Kyron, they don't have week 7 bye. So why would I not just take like a couple week 7 guys here to give me double points? Like, give me 2 shots at an extra fill in for RB on those weeks, right? So, like, because week 7 should be covered, right? Like, if week 7 is not covered, this team's probably dead. So I do have a review to do on Tiger Town, on D-Boy. I believe Hockey just joined the other day. But how we doing, Blizzy? Also, I don't think I've seen you chat before. I do think I've seen you in my streams before, like in my drafts. Hope you're enjoying the content. So, and maybe it was just because I've seen you in a bunch of these today. Maybe I just have Blizzy on the brain. Because I've seen nothing but Blizzy all day. Let's go. I mean, doing the handcuff thing with Justice Hill here too isn't bad for this contest as well. Thank you. We got I think we definitely got back with wide receiver here. Got a bye week 5, 6, 2 9s, another 5, a 10, and a 7. Like, we're good to do anything. We can go anywhere, guys. We can go anywhere. Hey, Microb, are you ready for the clip that you yelled at me for? You said, Jesus, kids are watching. You might as well get ready again, Microb. I'm prepping you. The K-Shawn Booty clip. Haven't clicked it for a while. Haven't used it for a while. I gotta find it real quick. It's been a while. Here you go.
Booty gain, squirting massage oil, collar spreading, no pain. Booty, roads, TD, in the booty, fantasy points, he late night spree, it's free, balls deep in the booty, I'm the league, MVP, next week I'm spreading both cheeks in a PPR league.
All right, there you go, Microb. That was for you. That was for you, Microb. I need to actually re-edit that and lower the volume. It is a little louder, I think, than the other clips. Let me know if it is, because if it is, I need to go back and change the volume on it. Definitely sounded louder to me. So we got basically no running backs here. I think we just do the James Conner click and pray. I think that's what we do. At 210, I think that is what we do. So Charlie Kolar is actually like really on the menu right now. Okay, got it. Yeah, that's my bad. I try to change that every time. Because the way StreamYard works is when you set up a video, you don't have a slider for your volume on the video. So you have to edit the sound in the clip when you make the clip, and you can't alter the sound. Everything else has a slider. So like the music, I can slide the sound. Other things, I can slide the sound, but not on the videos. The kids can be fine. It's a dope one. Yeah, so I will oh, double because it's raunchy. Oh, got it. Oh, double you saying I need to make it louder. Like, yeah. It's it is in the same song as the super chat video. Just so you're aware. I mean, I got bags of Arroyo too. I think that Arroyo Buzz. So Arroyo was never going to be the guy on like the red zone snaps and stuff. And Barner has the touchdown stuff because of the barnyard, right? He's also got like he's also going to be like the blocking guy. So whenever they check out of the run on a blocking play, he's the one that's going to be in there in the red zone. So, and he is massive. So I'm not worried that Barner will be a 0. Now, he could be just another late round tight end that gets 350, 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, and not be like a super good advance rate piece. But he's definitely a guy who will hit your lineup a couple times and not hurt you, right? Like, I think that where he's at, unless he gets hurt, like, it's not going to hurt you, like, taking him. He's definitely going to have some sort of a role. So we got Connor as our 4th running back there, hoping for a trade. This team could probably use some Charlie Kolar, right? Cyrus Allen goes all the way up here at 214, huh? I'm taking Torrey Horton, man. Torrey Horton, my man. My man. Torrey Horton. So we are going to be doing a drafters mini after this, though. But we have, well, what I say, 1, 2. Let me look up Hockey Hooligans real quick. See if he needs one. Actually, you got to say something. You got to say something in chat if you're here. So and a member. And I believe that is it. Just those two. The two up front, huh? The two with front row seating. Shocker. So, also, Stowers is apparently working like with the threes as well. So I'm kind of worried about him. I hadn't been taking him since he got drafted to that team either. It felt like when they drafted him, it was definitely a year two thing. I've talked about this. Like, Howie Roseman has spent a lot of his draft picks, not for this year, but what he's planning to do in free agency the following year. And Mayor's Eric All doesn't conflict with bye weeks as much, so we'll take him. So I think that's what the Stowers pick is. It's a pick that he thinks is a value, but for next year when they let Dallas Goedert go in free agency. All right, we got a 3-5-9-3 here. Can we survive? We got Patrick Mahomes, Baker Mayfield, Daniel Jones. Running backs, CMC, Derrick Henry, Kyron Williams. Just a triple anchor. Pray to God they stay healthy, because if not, we only got Katron and James Conner. So we're heavily leaning in on those three. Wide receivers, Ted Aroa, Jamison Williams, DK Metcalf, Michael Pittman. Like, I haven't done this yet, but I think this is something really fun to do in the survival thing. Like, since I pushed, like, I got Ted Aroa, a volume guy, and then a spike week guy to help, like, guarantee advanced weeks here and there. I think taking both of these guys will guarantee a roster spot as well. And then basically between Ted Aroa and that roster spot, we're looking at JMO, Worthy, McMillan, Harris, Booty, and Torrey Horton to fill the third spot. I think it's a fun way to play that. And then tight end, Tyler Warren, Hunter Henry, and Eric All, who I think is a very strong pick right now. I think he's going to have a low ownership percentage in this contest as well. So I'm going to be clicking him a bit. So that's my team. Megatron at the 2, a 2-8-8-2 of Caleb Williams, Drake May, and a heavy anchor. Actually, not a heavy anchor. We got Bijan, DeAndre Swift, Kenny Gainwell, Chris Rodriguez, Brian Robinson, Mike Washington, TJ Giddens, George Kalani. Wide receivers, Rice, Neighbors, Concepcion. So double anchor, hopefully. Concepcion, Jaden Higgins, Trey Harris, Denzel Boston, Darnell Mooney, Ted Hurst. Tight end, Colston Loveland, Kyle Pitts. I think this is really fun. This is really fun, really strong. You are a little weak at wide receiver 3, but you're very strong everywhere else. And you're definitely going to be flexing either a tight end or a running back almost every week, I think. And if Rice and Neighbors are both healthy, like, all you need is one guy through this. So I think it's a strong team. Drafted from the 9 on stream, Cedar Chat. I will give you a review. So welcome, Phil. We review YouTube members, and we also give a review to the first time you jump in the stream. So, and if Blizzy wants one, he can say something as well. I don't know if I've ever given him a review or not. He can say something in the chat if he wants. Drafters Chat, FTW. That's right. And by the way, stick around. We do giveaways on Drafters pretty often. We actually gave away a ticket for this contest in this draft. You just happen to pop in late. Old Mike Rob won it. Hashtag rigged. 4, 6, 7, 3 for Tiger Town here. Quarterbacks: Lamar Jackson, Fernando Mendoza, Shedeur Sanders, Carson Beck. I mean, go Lamar. Let's go Lamar, man. Like, you are very in on Lamar. I do think it's pretty likely that Shedeur wins the contest at this point. Running back, Travis Stevenson, RJ Harvey, Tyler Algier, Jaden Blue, Kalen Black. That's a fun RB room. This Travis falling to the 4-5 turn stuff is wild. I don't want to be a Travis Bull. I don't want to do it. I think it's going to happen. Jamar Chase, Drake London, Wandale, Jordan Addison. That's a lot of guaranteed targets. And then Addison, Coker, Hunter, Cyrus Allen. That's a lot of upside. You still got McBride on that. Travis Kelce and Mark Andrews. This is a very strong team. If Lamar cooks, this is a very strong team as well. So I think he said he was from the 9 hole right here. Yep. I seen you make some decent picks. What's up, Mac Nova? Really fun. Yikes. This LU. We got a 3593 by Philanthropy. Philip Anthony, not Philanthropy. Same thing, right? Same thing. Welcome to the stream. Name got butchered. You're officially a member of the Who Crew now. You're welcome. You got Jordan Love, Malik Willis, and Aaron Rodgers. Philanthropy right here. Saquon Barkley, Bashal Tootin, Travion, Aaron Jones, Zach Charbonnet. I was saying earlier, this is the price where I think Charbonnet makes some sense. You didn't require him, but yeah. Wide receiver, Justin Jefferson, Zay Flowers, Brian Thomas, Makai Lemon, Matthew Golden, Calvin Ridley, Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, Xavier Thomas. Tight ends, Trey Tucker, Juwan Johnson, Aronde Gadsden. I like it. I love Tucker Kraft, number one. We were talking about how Gadsden is possibly, like, the reports are that Charlie Kolar is playing with the 1s right now. And Gadsden was playing with the 3s. I haven't really dug into that. Just heard a rumor on that. I need to go do some research on that. I heard that right before I jumped on stream. I'm like, let's avoid him for this stream and see what happens. The double anchor here, you got the anchor with 2 really high upside guys. Aaron Jones is at least going to be really good at the beginning of the season. So I do think this could be to where you have a really good texture here to where Jones might get hurt early, but Charbonnet come back, and you'll have 4 strong running backs like a lot of the season. Yeah, I like the Philanthropy squad. Absolutely. Definitely. And then Blizzy here, we got a 3-5-8 for Justin Herbert, Bo Nix, Bryce Young. Running backs, Jonathan Taylor, Omarion Hampton, Judkins, Rashad White, Tank Bigsby. That's just solid. Man, anytime you can get Judkins as RB3 in these lobbies, it feels so good. Wide receiver, Egbuka, Ladd, Marv, Godwin, Debo. Debo's just... I can't do the Debo thing right now. I know it's probably fine, but it feels wrong. It just feels wrong. Dontavian Wicks, Xavier Legette. Talk about leaning into camp news. We got Legette. We got Debo. We got Isaiah Likely, who got a buzz today. He's going to be target number 2. Terrence Ferguson, Cade Otton, and the Kohler Bear. No matter what leg up wants, I'm calling him the Kohler Bear because it sounds hilarious. So I like that team a lot. I don't know personally about the Debo at 130, but that's where I'm at. We're jumping in a draft, a $3 mini here. We're going to go ahead and do the countdown just because I can. I'm going to run to the restroom as well. So we are in the $3 mini. Good luck.
Bestball began to rest. We never leave the grind. Fury. Endless. Picks. Relentless. Fantasy. Reigns. Who waits? rages through the game, drafting with infernal flames, shattering the frame. Bestball Degens unite, we're tearing down the chains from underdog to draft games, screaming out their names, stacking Arby's primal, old school blood and veins, avoiding hero illusions, crushing all the fakes, live streams erupting chaos, weekly previews in the blaze, matchup breakdowns, vicious, no burning in the flames. Home Hames, Hames echoing through the screams, Bestball Dynasty, Degen igniting hellish dreams, back checks in the fury, gut feels twisting schemes, Stone Age madness in the draft,
And we're back. All right, we got the 104. We got game tight at the 2. We got Rick Cruiser, I believe, at the 1. King of QC at the 5. D-Boy at the 6. Nice and Blunt at the 7. Quill at the 11. Lutz at the 12. I'll take Puka every time. I'd be surprised. Hey, Jake, there. Which one are you? You're the 9, the one that says Jacob here, right? The one that says Jacob. Or is that you? Is that you? Let me know. Is that you? So we are close. We are 799. We are 1 sub away from 800. 1 sub away from 800. Yeah. Can't get anything by me, Jacob. You just can't. I just can't get it by me, man. What up? Cyrus is intriguing. He's basically Justyn Ross. Like, he's gonna kill camp. So the one thing I will say is right before this stream, I watched a little bit of him from college. I was wrong. He went to Cincinnati. I thought it was a smaller school. But he actually has incredibly good footwork, which is a really good thing for, like, to work with. That's a really good starting point to work with for an NFL coaching staff. And I'm curious on if he's actually going to be worth something. Now, I wouldn't be taking him like ahead of like round 16. Like, it's still the Kansas City Chiefs and a rookie, right? Nobody gets hyped more than players playing with Patrick Mahomes. What's up, Nacho? Rhode Island loves you. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Nacho. Thanks. Yeah, like, Mahomes likes all the guys, though. Like, I think there was a clip somewhere that, like, this was also a pick. This was one of those picks that Mahomes wanted as well, pre-draft. I need to, like, double check, make sure that's true as well. But I did hear that, like, he was one of the players that Mahomes, like, pointed out he wouldn't mind to get. You know, so if you don't take neighbors, I'm taking them, King. So, yeah, I just thought I'd let you know. We'll take AJ Brown. I don't do AJ Brown a lot, so we'll take an AJ Brown share here. I know it's double by week 11. I think that'll scare some people off. So we're going to go ahead and do it. 2 teams I don't get excited for, rookies. 49ers, Chiefs, both draft terrible. KC drafts really good. And in the 4th, 5th, 6th round if they're drafting DBs. Right? So I don't fully disagree with that. And I do agree that we drafted terrible this year. We should have Kansas City should have Jordan Tyson, right? Like, Jordan Tyson should be on Kansas City. End of story. Like, there's basically zero reason Kansas City shouldn't have him. I need to do a draft where I get all the Allens. You could stack Allens and Washingtons, right? Or Allens and Browns. So you get Amon-Ra, Chase, Josh Allen. I guess you couldn't do that anymore because you can't get AJ Brown. I guess you can't get all the Browns because so people say this and it's mostly true, but I don't think that it's correct. I think it's mostly true because of the hype that comes around them. Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy were pretty solid picks for year one rookies. Like Worthy was fine in year one. He wasn't incredible, but he could have been incredible if Mahomes didn't suck at the deep ball. So, like, it was mostly Mahomes missing him that really cost him having that insane rookie season, right? He had a solid rookie season, and Rashee Rice, like, absolutely smashed. The problem is that every single player that is on the Chiefs, the community hypes up like crazy. And everybody hates Rashee Rice, so they don't want him to be good. So no matter who the number 2, 3, or 4 is, everybody's going to talk them up. When Rashee Rice, Ian Hart, I think it was Ian Hartitz today, put a post up of every single route or every single target Rashee Rice has earned over 25 yards in his NFL career. And it was one touchdown pass, 40 yards downfield. A single drive. Like, that's why I was not worried at all about the video of him running the deep end. Like, why do I care if Rice doesn't, like, why do I care if he's not, like, real shifty in that deep ball roll? Like, when does he do it? He doesn't, is the thing. So I thought that was pretty funny. And by the way, if you're just popping in, if you can smash a like, that'd be great. We're close to 40 likes. We were one sub away from 800. You could be the guy. You could be the guy. We're still a 799. You could be the guy to be the 800th. I'm sure by tomorrow, a couple people will unsub and I'll be back under and I'll be asking for it again tomorrow. Tough for a QB to get their deep ball chopped back. Well, like, just look at the on-off splits. It's a hard thing to find, but if you go back and you look at, like, on-off splits of every quarterback that's played with Tyreek Hill, with him on the field and off the field, like, their deep ball stuff is so much different. Let's man, every single RB's week 11 here. I have Puka Brown already. I'm not going to score very many points in week 11. Like, I need points for week 11. I know it's a different position, but I need help with the flex of that position. I think taking JMO there for the big spikes and to give me more coverage in week 11 is pretty good. Like, we're going to just play this team as a wide receiver heavy team. Hollywood Diami and Noah Brown, LeQuint and Braylon Allen. Why are you naming players that don't matter? Like, you just named 5 players that don't matter ever or will never matter. Guy or girl, or you non. Marcus Akeem Allen. Like, I mean, Keenan, I do think there's a chance that Diggs goes to KC. Oh, yeah. True. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, Brown, Dami. Yeah, there are a lot. I mean, all the Jalen spell their name different. And you have to draft like Jalen Daniels at that point. Right? Who wants to draft Jalen Daniels? Nobody wants to draft Jalen Daniels, I'll tell you that. Yeah, because they're all spelled different. Like all of them, right? There's Jalen Hurts, and then Jalen Royals is actually spelled the same. Jalen Rager is not spelled the same. Like all the Jalens, most of them are big bust, right? I think we do this. If we get May, we're almost for sure not going to get one of those running backs. I think I'm fine with that. I don't think this room would let me get him back, so we're going to do that. We're going to give Chase to him if he wants it. Like I will take Ramondre, I guess, if it comes down to Ramondre versus nothing else, like versus Harvey here. I just think Ramondre is like a clear better bet overall. So hopefully we can get one of those two. It's the Jalen apocalypse. Absolutely. Tyquan Thornton over Cyrus, Worthy, and Royals. I do still like. So I think if Cyrus Allen works, I honestly think it's worse. It's like really, really bad for Worthy. And if it doesn't work, like it's really good for Tyquan Thornton. I think Thornton's still going to get on the field and give you something one way or another. So I don't think Thornton's like a horrible, like Thornton, you're only expecting like 2 to 3 17-point weeks, right? Like that's what you want. Like you want a couple 15 to 17-point weeks. You're not asking for a lot when you draft him. What I will say is on the Tyquan Thornton front for Cyrus Allen is if Worthy gets hurt, it's a less clear path to Tyquan Thornton having a really big role if Cyrus Allen is something that they like, you know? So a little bit like part of Tyquan Thornton, part of that bet is the Rice and Worthy injury risk stuff, right? It makes that a lot less clear if Cyrus Allen is involved. So I do think the Cyrus Allen stuff does affect Tyquan Thornton, but not like super directly. I think it's like in most contingent situations, it's a lot worse for him. And obviously Royals is at the bottom of all the list. So let's check in on the team. We got a 1-2-4-0. We got Drake May, Travis, Tony Pollard, Puka, AJ Brown, Rice, and JMO. Let's go ahead and queue up old Patty Mahomes. We'll take him at 100 if he's there. Yeah. No, it's it depends on if you're talking pre-draft or overall. Overall, it's Emmett Johnson, which may or may not be good. I was very, very in on Emmett Johnson in the pre-draft. I fully expected him to get like round 4 capital, not round 5. Now, Kansas City did trade up to get him. And I do like the situation overall because Kenneth Walker's been unhealthy during most of his career. He stayed healthy last year, but it was because they limited him touches partially. Now, if Walker stays healthy, he's going to absolutely smash this season, though, right? So, I mean, I'll just take the naked Dak. Whatever. Like, I guess King will take him. Like, King will take Dak. Yeah, that's exactly what he is. He's like Bucky Irving, right? Like, that's exactly what he is. Mekhi Lemon's a hell of a fall there. Yeah, let's take Chuba. Like, I think on a team like this where I went so heavy at running back or wide receiver, I think getting Chuba at 93 is fine. I do prefer Brooks, but I've been saying it for a while. When Chuba is going over here, I'm going to start taking him a bunch. I'm going to take a lot less of Jonathan Brooks. I've already got my bags of Brooks. I don't think that, like, being in on him is wrong, but I think that taking some Chuba now makes some sense. Like, I'm already invested in Brooks. But yeah, like, that's exactly what he looks like. He's very, very shifty. He doesn't have, like, top gear. And that's one reason I don't love Bucky. Like, he always seems to get caught. Like, he's got big, like, he still makes big plays, just like Emmett Johnson would make big plays in college. The question is Emmett Johnson going to be able to learn the pass protection as a rookie in the Andy Reid scheme? It's something that a lot of people struggle with. So that is my big worry on the Emmett Johnson stuff. But Scatabo is my number one post-draft exposure again. I'm at 21% basically across all sites on Scatabo. Like, he was smashing last year. They got Patrick Ricard. They got John Harbaugh. They're going to run the ball. Apparently, the defense has been looking pretty good in camp. The offense has not looked good, but it was also raining. They installed a brand new offense in Jackson Dart in year 2, so he had to relearn the entire offense. To me, in my opinion, the defense should be looking good right now versus that offense. We got fully unhealthy neighbors, or not unhealthy, but not 100% neighbors. There's no way Scatabo is 100% right now, right? Like I'm still in on him, and I think he's good. Like, I don't think Scatabo is going to be like 100% until like week 3 or 4, right? Like, that's just kind of where I'm at. But I think that when he's 100%, like, he's such a good fit for what they want to do that he's going to absolutely smash. I'm starting to take some Shadur. Yeah, I mean, Emmett could definitely handle volume. Yeah, and that's so I want to see that Emmett Johnson is doing well. Like, the only thing I want to hear on Emmett Johnson is that he's handling the pass protecting duties well. Because we never heard that with Brashard Smith. And in rookie minicamp, Andy Reid did say something about, we like the way his exact thing was, we like the way Emmett blocks, but we'll really see when the pads come on. So he likes the way that he sets up, but he's wondering if the size is going to be an issue. So like, and that makes a lot of sense, right? Based on him and the profile. I mean, I said I've been wanting to get a little bit of JCM. Let's do the JCM thing again, or we'll take Saberworthy. All right. Number 2, JCM here. Got a Chase, Henry, Rasheed, Terry Scat, Jaden Sark. I mean, I think I understand the fear on Scatabo. Like, the injury was wild. Him and Judkins' injury was pretty similar, if I remember correctly, like, on terms of what they had to have done. But like the Patrick Ricard thing is no small mention in what they want to do as an offense. And if Neighbors is actually healthy, in my opinion, that is just really good for Scatabo because they're actually going to have somebody to lift coverage early in the season. So I think he's such a good pick. Man, I think yeah. All right, we're doing it. We're taking, we're double stacking the Chiefs, I guess, with Mahomes here. Not what I set out to do. This isn't something I go out and do all the time. If you watch me, you'll know that. I do like the Chiefs, but I don't like double stacking the wide receivers on Kansas City. I kind of like only one of them. I don't mind the double stack with Kelsey or with like Walker plus one of the plus like Kelsey or Worthy. So, I mean, maybe this is a Cyrus Allen team. I don't know. Yeah, that is a very fun start. I think I showed it on stream the other day, but my very first underdog draft this like BBM this season, I got a Scat at 58 team. It's got some questions on it, but I think overall it's good. It's a 3-4-8-3. Jordan Love, Sam Darnold, and Daniel Jones. Like a solid quarterback room, not like awesome. But Derrick Henry, Breece Hall, Javonte, and Scatabo. That feels really good. It is a JSN team, which sucks because I'm not big on him. Cardinal Tate, here's the question. Like, is Alec Pierce actually okay? Jaden Reed, Worthy doesn't look as good now, but we got Flournoy at 199 and Chris Bell. And then Chig at 162, Barner, and Njoku. The Njoku pick is the one that I think could make that team not great, but it could be fine. So, like, that is my, like, only Scatabo in round 5, like, higher dollar team post-draft. Like, it's a team that I am excited about, though. All right, so we got Drake May, we got Patrick Mahomes. We have these 3 running backs. We got Puka, AJ Brown, Rice. Like, we definitely need a tight end. So we're just going to click names here, no matter what. All right. Gadsden with the 3rd string makes you... Yeah, it does. Assuming that isn't just a... It could be a Gadsden... They were wanting to do like a lot of run fit stuff today, and Gadsden will never be a blocker. So if they wanted to do a lot of 12 stuff today and just today, like when 11 personnel comes out, like maybe Gadsden's more in 11 personnel. Maybe if it's a 12 personnel day, like they're working more on all of that stuff. Maybe Gadsden isn't going to be on the field because he won't be on the field in those situations anyway. So I think it could just be something like that as well. Yeah, let's take Juwan here. But it does definitely make it look a little better that happened. I mean, yeah, it might be a doghouse situation. It could be that he missed a block somewhere. It could just mean that they were running certain styles of plays for the day. It could be because, like, I don't know. I don't know. But it's definitely something that I'm curious to see what the reports continue to say, right? I think the future reports will matter. Yeah, like I'm not going to freak out on it. Like, I think it's one of those things, like, I didn't like the bet anyway. So, but if I start seeing them in the 170s, like today, I do think people might be overreacting at this point. Like, I passed on them at 170 in the last one, I think. But, like, on this team, I need upside at tight end. If he came all the way back to me, I'm going to take him on this team. Like, he would be an awesome pick on this team specifically because it's still an upside bet and injuries still happen. Like, Njoku's been injured before, right? We don't know what Charlie Kohler looks like in a full role. Like maybe it's one of those things like Kohler gets out there and he gets winded a lot. I mean, we don't know a lot of things about that. And maybe they're going to use Gadsden in gadget style plays. And like when he's in the play, they're going to scheme him up the ball. Like there's a lot that we don't know. All right, so I like what's happening in this draft. I think that I'm not positive that I made every pick correct, but I do like the team overall. The running backs feel like I kind of got some guys to get me points. I think I definitely have to go 7. I definitely have to probably stop. I don't know. I don't know if I can stop at 7. I was really hoping Bryce Young made it back. I do have Tataroa. Oh, no, I don't have Tataroa. That was the last team. I would have taken him anyway, even with the bye week 5 situation. So Pacheco falling all the way back. We need the upside swing. We'll take Jaden Blue here. We just need to make sure we get the upside. Like, the point of taking Chuba was to allow myself to take one of my few shots on JCM and to pull Jaden Blue up to give us those upside shots in high-powered offenses. And I think people are pretty scared on Gadsden right now. So, like, I wanted to, if I want both of those players, I'm going to take the one that I feel like is more likely. I think Gadsden's more likely to fall back to 172. Like, the buzz right now on Jaden Blue is pretty massive. We're still at 799 subs, everybody. By the way, if you're new to the channel, if we get to 1K subs before NFL kickoff, we're doing a 24-hour live stream. We got a month to do it. We got 201 subs to get. Hopefully we can make some progress. But like I said a couple days ago, I don't feel confident it's going to happen. I think we take one of these tight ends. Yeah, we'll take. I'm fine with Schultz. I'm probably going 4 tight ends on this team, to be honest with you. I might stop at just these 2 quarterbacks and go 4 tight ends. I might just take another one, 189. My delusional hope is that Mike McDaniel uses Gadsden like Darren Waller. Yeah. You want a Dalton? I love Dalton Schultz, man. Like, you seen the 3-hour, what was it, 3.5 hour video that Dyson Blunt and I did discussing tight ends and what values we like, who we don't. If you haven't, a lot of people said they liked it. It was long. I know Dyson Blunt was planning on putting some timestamps in there. I don't know if that happened yet, but like, I've not put timestamps on this video, so yeah, you probably thought it was coming. You probably kind of suspected what may happen, especially in full PPR. Like, Dalton Schultz in full PPR is a mega smash. He is a lot worse. Like, he's a not worse, but he's not as good at half point. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Dyson Blunt on that video. We got so let me ask the chat, and because Dyson Blunt and I are getting ready to discuss, like, after this draft and the reviews, we're probably gonna jump in a voice call and discuss like what the topic we're gonna do tomorrow is. If you guys have anything you would like us to discuss, like, I have some ideas, but if there's anything you guys specifically want us to talk about, say it in the chat, and maybe that will be the topic. I don't know. I don't know if he has ideas. I have an idea or two, but like, it is a show for the people. So if you guys have ideas, let us know. Like, I think that style of video is pretty good, though. I know some people were also saying that they would like it to be shorter with the draft. Other people were saying they liked it as is. What do you think? So, my current idea, and Ship Chasing did something similar the other day, is using the League Winner. I think it's, the League Winner app, and basically doing the big miss, like the big miss, big hit thing, with certain players and teams that weren't really discussed there. Because I think that stuff is super useful. I think Sean Tucker fits this really well, so we're going to take him. Three-legged running backs is a pretty popular topic. Got it. Got it. Because like that site, I haven't logged into it yet, but the People versus Parker Washington. I mean, I know that Nice and Blunt is not he's on the people side. I'm on the undecided side, is where I'm at. I'm on the I don't know. I've played this entire offseason that Travis Hunter is the only Jaguar I know is going to get targets. And he's the cheapest. Like, I guess Travis Hunter probably has the cheapest price for like a guaranteed role. Now, it might be a gimmick role in the end of the day, but he'll have a role. And everything else feels chaotic and wild, right? Like, no idea outside of that.
Let's draft. Who reads best ball?
Nobody makes the Guardian Cap look wilder than Dobbs. It is. It's like, I don't even like discussing the Jaguars wide receivers because I'm literally Switzerland on the subject. It's like all of them have paths. Like, my only take on it is that Trevor Lawrence can't throw the ball outside. So and it looks like they're definitely going to use Brian Thomas Jr. as an X. Like, if he is a true X this season, it's really not good for Brian Thomas Jr. But he's also apparently looking like a monster this season. So, yeah, exactly. It's always been Parker. And I haven't drafted like with that in mind, but honestly, I do have more Parker than BTJ, and like, I feel bad about it. Yeah, like I think Hunter and Brenton Strange are like the two ways to play it. Like, you just go with the cheap guys. It's an offense that's going to spread the ball around. Just take the cheap targets, I guess. Like, we don't know where they're going. Apparently, like, man, I don't know. Like, the Steam is wild, though. Like, really, really wild. I seen Nice and Blunt take Keenan Allen, and I thought it was Cyrus. I was thinking it was Cyrus. But I'm going to do Cyrus Allen for the bit here. All right. We got the Mahomes triple stack. we got a $3 draft here. We're doing $3 draft things. I'm in on both of those players, as you know. My biggest stand is like Scatabo and Waddle are two of them. I don't love the Cyrus click in Underdog where he's going early, like he's going to like round 16 sometimes in Underdog. I don't like it over there as much. I think it pays off easier over here. Bateman is a name that I haven't clicked much, though. I will say that. Hey, we got to 800 subs. Guess what we're gonna do? I wasn't going to say anything, and I said we may do something. Mike Rob, check in, Mike Rob. Are you botting or not? Let me know. We're gonna do some gifted memberships for the celebration of 800 subs. So if you are popping in and out, because I've seen the likes go up pretty fast, check in that you're not botting, so you don't, because I know you don't want one of like Fanspeak 3 to get a gifted. I think Michael Mayer fits this team pretty well, like an upside swing there. I kind of just like the Eric All click. So we hit another target, like a number. I don't know if it's a target. And we're going to do a members only stream. By the way, Jacob, have you been a member the whole time, or did you? YouTube hasn't been showing when people become members in the stream. So I don't remember. I think earlier you weren't. Did you just become one? Because it didn't show in the stream. Yeah, I think I just want to do. I think I want to become an Eric All guy. I think that's my one of my things right now. All right, so when we click it, here we go. 2 months, got it. We gifted the 5. PD Piranha, M Stockton, Stat ATL, Laverne, and Analytics AP. Congratulations, everybody. You got a YouTube membership. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome to the Hook Crew.
And if you guys like the Eliminator, go watch the Eliminator video, and you can use a lot of that information, like parse it out slightly differently for the survival contest. Like the survival contest is way different, but a lot of those things, I wasn't planning on doing another, just because Nice and Blunt and I do need to discuss some things. But if he's good to like do it after another draft, like that's fine too. But we will review the members' teams right now. But first, we're going to review mine. Let me put the music back on. We got a 2-6-8-4 here. We got Drake May, Patrick Mahomes. Running back, Travis, Tony Pollard, Chuba Hubbard, JCM, Jaden Blue, Sean Tucker. I think this is a fun RB room for waiting. I think it's a really fun RB room. I don't love seeing JCM's name there, but like stylistically, what these two bring to this room is very fun. Wide receivers, Puka, AJ Brown, Rasheed Rice, Jameson Williams, Xavier Worthy, Dontavian Wicks, Bateman, and Cyrus Allen. Mega chief stack. We got the Drake May to AJ Brown thing going as well. Double week 11 up top, and then we avoided week 11s through the entire roster to try to make up for it. And then Brenton Strange, Juwan Johnson, Dalton Schultz, and my boy, Eric All. My boy, Eric All. I think this is a fun team. I didn't know how it was going to turn out early on, but I do kind of like it. All right, sweet. We will be doing another draft then. Let me put it in the poll. Next draft, drafters or DraftKings. And then we will, like, after I review 3 of these, 1 for drafters, 2 for DraftKings. After I review a few of these teams, we will then like pick which kind we're gonna do. Oh, and type it in the chat. What's up, Goofy? So we got a 4772 here by Game Type. Caleb Williams, Tyler Shuck, Tua, and Penix. Don't mind this. Bijan, Anchor, Blake Corum, Rodriguez, Woody Marks, Isaiah Pacheco, Bigsby, and Mike Washington. I like this. I do like the context here. And then we got London. The Bijan London things, like earlier on in the season, it was hard to get. It's starting to become easier to get. I still don't think it's like the worst thing to do. I do think it's harder to get there in total points, though. I will say that. And then we got Olave, McMillan, Luther Burden, DK Metcalf, Dotson for the stack. Caleb Douglas, I do need to mix in here and there as well. We got Kyle Pitts, and we got Isaiah Likely. That is a mega stack there on Atlanta. So I understand taking both of them. I like that team, sir. And then we got D-Boy. Say something in the chat. If you are a member, say something in the chat just so I can see. D-Boy, we got a 4682. Dak Prescott, Jacoby Brissett, and then Watson and Cousins. You apparently got locked out at quarterback. Happens to somebody every draft. Running back, Genty, Javonte, Tyrone Tracy, Keaton Mitchell, Zach Charbonnet, George James. That feels very strong. Egbuka, Adams, Brian Thomas, Quentin Johnston, Michael Wilson, Jalen Coker, Jalen McMillan, Antonio Williams, and then Bowers and Otten. That makes sense. I was wondering, it felt a little thin, but the Bowers bet makes it feel fine. Like the wide receivers get there for sure. Like leaning in on these two. I don't mind the Otten pick with the Bowers team because you're heavily leaning in on Bowers, and Otten is like the perfect 4 points for week 13. Yeah, I like the context of the running back room. You just need some things to go right at quarterback, man. That's it. I forgot we were on drafters. Seeding on Underdog so much. Yeah. So we got Rick here. We got a 3584. And that is Rick Cruiser, by the way. We got Brock Purdy, Baker Mayfield, and Daniel Jones. Running backs. Jahmyr Gibbs, Breece Hall, DeAndre Swift. So this is going to be unique in this contest, pulling Breece Hall up. Nobody's doing it. And he's generally fallen to the other side. He's never going to fall all the way back. I think this is sharp. DeAndre Swift, Alvin Kamara, Damon Claiborne. Wide receiver, Nico Evans, not worried. Jaden Reed, Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, also not worried. Isaac Tesla, Ted Hurst, Troy Franklin, not worried about my boy Pat Bryant, huh? Tight end, George Kittle, Arondé Gadsden, Pat Fry, Colby Parkinson. I think it's fine. Like, take the dip on Gadsden. If he's ready by week 2, it's fine. I like these two as like anchor guys in case some things go wrong up top. Solid team here by Rick. Member. And Jacob is also a member. So we got a bunch of these. We got King here. We got a 3683. Joe Burrow, Jackson Dart, Aaron Rodgers, running back. McCaffrey, Bashaw Tootin, Quinshon Judkins, Jalen Warren, Marshawn Lloyd, Braylon Allen. Wide receiver, I told you I was going to do Neighbor, so you went ahead and take. Did you take him before or after I taunted you? George Pickens, because week 17 doesn't matter. Mekhi Lemon, Romeo Dobbs, Khalil Shakir, Deshaun Stribling, actually after ADP. What a sharp room. Not like letting Stribling go after ADP. Tank Dell, Xavier Legette, tight end, Conquo, Dulcich, and Gesicki. I mean, you drafted the dead player in pick 212, but other than that, not bad, not bad. Hey, what's up, Hat? Thank you, sir. That's awesome. We will review yours. We only review members unless it's the first time you've been on the stream. This is your first time, obviously. So we will be doing a Survivor probably. No. So we're going to stop that poll. We're going to cancel. We're going to hide the poll. We're going to delete the poll. Now we're going to do a new poll. Next draft, Survivor, a main, or a mini. So there you go. 1 for Survivor, 2 for a DK main, 3 for a mini. You guys get to decide what we do next. So yeah, I think this is fun as well. Nice and blunt. We got a 3-6-8-3. We got Lamar, Sam Darnold, Bryce Young. Running back, Derrick Henry, Scatabo, Ramondre Stevenson, Kyle Menungai, Brian Robinson, Kalen Black. So the team bet on them. Did you also get Zay? You did get Zay. I like this. JSN, Zay Flowers, Tyson getting a lot of camp buzz. Godwin, the best wide receiver on Tampa Bay. Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker, Keenan Allen, not Cyrus, Keenan, Torrey Horton. Very strong wide receiver room. And then Goddard, Barner, Theo. Every position just built well. Love that team. We all know Nice and Blunt knows ball, though. We got Jacob here, 2-7-8-3. Josh Allen, Jared Goff. 1K is, if we get to 1K, we are doing a 24-hour, assuming we get there before kickoff. I'm going to make a 900 sub goal as well. I just don't know what we're going to do right now. Probably something fun instead of just a marathon stream. Might be both though. 2-7-8-3 here by Jacob. Josh Allen, Jared Goff. That's plenty. Achan, Henderson, Gainwell. I don't take a lot of Achan, but it could be a bad fade. It could be a bad fade. Aaron Jones, Tajay Spears, Ray Davis, LeQuint, wide receiver, Amon-Ra, Marv, Josh Downs, Juwan Jennings, Denzel Boston, Kayshawn Boutte, Jeremy Bernard, Tyquan Thornton. Tight ends, Colston Loveland, Kincaid, and Hawkinson. Love the tight end room. I actually like this. Like Amon-Ra anchor, and you got two guys who should be volume and a bunch of upside late. I think that can work. I don't usually like Josh Allen teams, and this one's not really that much different. Like the elite onesie at every position and total points, it could get there. I think you built it correctly. And if you got exact hits, this team is really, really good. Like if Josh Downs is what a lot of people think he's going to be for this team, he's going to be an absolute anchor at wide receiver, right? And I love the Denzel Boston pick. So I think there are definitely ways that this team gets there. And that's all that really matters. It's a really good team for a Josh Allen plus Loveland team. I just don't like a lot of those teams, is all. And then we got Lutz. We'll get back to Hat after this. PPR train. Yeah. Thank you again, Quill. Is Quill trying to bait out it's almost like a super chat. The jewels are. So we got a Lutz team here. We got a 3-6-8-3. We got Bo Nix, Malik, Shadur. Sometimes Lutz says things that are correct. Other times, he was right on the AJ Brown thing. I still got to get Lutz on. I forgot about that. Actually, need to message him. Lutz has got to come on. I owe him a BBM due to a bet. James Cook, Kenneth Walker, RJ Harvey, Jonathan Brooks, Dylan Sampson, Ollie Gordon. Wide receiver, T. Higgins, Jalen Waddle, Rome Odunze, Matthew Golden, Deebo Samuel. Are we actually in on Deebo at 130? I think that's like okay. Like I still think I straight up prefer Diggs to Deebo. Yeah, I'll tell you. Tyler Warren, Gunnar Helm, and Javen Njoku. I don't mind it. No, I mean, Lutz is taking care of his kid, I'm sure. Because whenever he jumped on stream the other day, because he drafts on his phone, hanging out with his kid, I believe, listening. But she jumped on. It was the star of the show, right? We got a 3593 here by Hat, Trevor Lawrence, Matt Safford, Fernanda Mendoza. Running back, Omari Hampton, Jeremiah Love, Jadarian Price, J.K. Dobbins, Emma Johnson. I like this. I don't love it. It's a lot of rookie RBs. For total point, like in a playoff best ball format, I like this more. In a total points contest, it scares me to have the 3 rookies, but Price is kind of a well-priced rookie for where he goes. I don't love the pick, but I think it's a good pick. Jeremiah Love, like if Connor does get moved, could be an awesome pick. So like I think that all the players make sense, and Dobbins there to get him through. Like I like the structure of what you did. I just think you need a 6th RB here, even though you have capital at it. Like I got Sean Tucker super late. I think a Sean Tucker on that team would have been really good to try to get these rookies through. Wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, Terry McLaurin, Parker Washington. That is fire. Got Jaden Higgins, Jalen Naylor. Where's Mufasa? Where's Mufasa at? Jalen Naylor in the chat. Travis Hunter, Darnell Mooney, Pat Bryant, Devon Bailey, Tucker Kraft, who I love, Ferguson. So you got the law firm, you got Kraft. I like the team overall. The only mild thing is, I think I guess it would have had to been like the Ferguson pick would have had to be a running back or something. I think a veteran running back, another one, makes this team like super fire. Like probably like the Jalen Naylor pick, like what was around there. Yeah, like Dylan Sampson, or even like pulling up Jaden Blue or Pacheco, or like Pacheco here. I know people hate Pacheco, but like Pacheco here, like kind of helps because he's going to be good for a few weeks, right? I think it helps get you through. I love the team though. Like I think that if I were to, like, I'm just mildly critiquing. It's a good team. I think that is the only, like, and maybe it's because I hate Naylor, but like even with Hunter, I think that like if one of those 2 picks was Pacheco or Jaden Blue or Dylan Sampson, I think I like the team slightly more. I do think it has the upside to be a house though. 800 sub. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, both of y'all. It's appreciated. I guess we gotta click it twice, right?
If she got that end zone, I'm diving in deep smoothly.
I guess we got to do it again.
If she got that end zone, I'm diving in deep smoothly.
Also enjoyed the collab videos with Nice Blunt. But yeah. So we are done with the member reviews, I believe. If I missed you, sorry, but it was literally everyone other than Quill. R.I.P. Quill. I'll give it a small look here. Taylor Brown, McConkey, 4 receivers, double. So Quill got in the mini last year. Quill got 3 in the top 50. So when you see Quill in a lobby, you do want to pay attention. Charlie Kohler, and then hey, Yeah, I like this though. You got Dowdle, you got White with your double anchor. Push tight end a little bit. Andrews, Henry, and tight end 1 apparently Charlie Kohler. Very, very fun setup there. So let's look at what we got. And what we got, another $5 super chat. Thank you. Thanks.
If she got that end zone, I'm diving in deep smoothly.
Look, we're gonna space this one out. We're gonna do it a little later. Thank you, Jacob. We will hit it, but we will hit it here in a second. So what did everybody want? The poll. So we got 4 for the main, 4 for the survivor. Next vote wins. So if you aren't, whoever vote, like whatever gets the next vote, either survivor or main wins, unless we get 3 for the mini. Hell yeah. Glad it was contagious. I mean, that's awesome. Awesome. Like like, thank you guys so much for just being here. Like, I love doing this, and it means a lot that people are supporting for sure. And love it.
If she got that end zone, I'm diving in deep smoothly.
It was. Yeah, it was contagious. Like, so we still need one more vote for what we're going to do. We're going to do either a mini or a so if you're in the chat and you want to do either a survival or a DK main or a drafters main, let me know. Like, we need a 1 for a survivor and a 2 for a main. Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? I laugh every time. There we go. The last vote come in, maybe? Or you already voted? You'd already voted, sir. Oh, nope. We got the survivor. All right, we're in. It's plus 11. It'll be a full crew, everybody. The owl twerking is mesmerizing. See, Goofy? This could have been Goofy's bit. I still have, and I'll reveal, like, I'm going to make a video at some point with the owl or with the chicken and the owl twerking together, because I still have the video of the Goofy chicken twerk. Like, I made it. I made it, and it's awesome. It's awesome. So we are waiting on 3. Man, that filled fast. Waiting on 3 for this drafter survival. If you want to be part of the Who crew, pop on in here. And once again, shout out to all the support today. DJ Quill with the jewels. So the jewels are, I think is it Apple phones that do it? But like, you can gift the jewels on the phone somehow, and it's free. Basically, like, what it does is it converts every 2 jewels gets converted down to 1 ruby, because we like to make math weird. But every 2 jewels is a penny, essentially, is how it works out. Hey, look at that. Thank you. So we get the 106. We got Bestball on call here at the 4. We got Tiger Town at the 5. We got Nice and Blunt at the 1. We got the Jacob at the 7. Holla Dizzle. I know they're not watching, but they might. We got D-Boy at the 9. Game Tide at the 10. And I think that's it. Maybe we'll get Holla Dizzle and I would chat a lot in the pre-draft at night. Like I say, the chats get fun at night. Like, Holla Dizzle is one of them that are in there some. So Yeah, this is my favorite contest too. I think this is my single favorite contest. It sucks that I'm probably not going to be able to max it, but I'm going to do at least 7. Like I'm going to try to get like 60 or 70 of these in. We did McCaffrey earlier. We'll do Amon-Ra this time. I do think that in full PPR, like I do think that CMC is a really good pick. I will say that. Also, let me know, is the music loud enough or do I need to turn it up slightly? I think this song is a little lower. I turned it up. Let me know if the background music is too loud or not. It's fun. Yeah. No, it's not even half of us. It's only 25% of us, right? Like, because it's a 25% cut. So, like, it's such a good contest. Yeah. And shout out to drafters, by the way, for allowing me to do these giveaways almost on every stream at this point. Shout out to them. Like, they're really awesome. I like working with them quite a bit. And tomorrow, by the way, we'll be on a different site. I'm not sure how many of you guys watched me last year, but some of you did. And the Spoiled Banana Society stuff, like the SBS drafts, it's a completely different style. So basically, you're drafting positions, not so like you don't draft Amon-Ra. You draft Lions wide receiver 1. And then if JMO outscores Amon-Ra, you just get the JMO. You just get the wide receiver 1. Whoever scored the most points that week is who you get. So, like, I think that is really, really good. Like, it's really fun over there for sure. But they also do some gamifying of the draft. Like, you spin a wheel and stuff whenever you enter the draft. Like, every once in a while, you'll get, like, some unique drafts to where one of them, everybody in that draft, whoever advances out of the pod goes straight to the finals. But it's a randomized thing. Like, it's pretty fun. I'm playing with funds from your promo still. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you guys don't have a drafters account, this is probably the best contest in best ball. Come on over to drafters. Use promo code WHO, capital H, 2 little O's. They will match $100. You put in 100, you get 200, and you can do 20 of these survival contests. This survival contest is awesome. It's a cut line every week. 75% advance all the way till week 15, which is a 50% advance. Week 16, 50% advance. And the finals, it's an actual finals. It's the only drafters contest that isn't total points. It's cut line all the way with 125% finals, 125 people in the finals. So there's still a week 17 element to it. It's a really fun idea. So I'm going to pull up Lad here. I'm going to do the Lad thing. I like Lad a lot. I like Derrick Henry a lot. I think I want Lad on this team. It's something you can get reasonably often, but I don't. Like the last time I got this combination, I didn't get Lad with it because it was over here. Your family is from Ellenwood, Kansas City, small town, Kansas City. Nice. Hell yeah. I live 6 hours away from Kansas City. I've went to I think 10 games or so. I think it's 10. It's 9 or 10. Almost every game I went to had something very memorable happen. Like, I watched Darren McFadden run for 200 yards. Darren McFadden. Like, his easily the best game of his career. Like, I watched Dante Hall returned 2 punts. Like, I think it was a kickoff and a punt in a Rams game. He had 2 touchdowns on returns, which was awesome. Yeah, let's take T. Look at the push and pull of the board. Yeah, it's game tight over here, like waiting all the green. We got Mark and game tight and Jackson over here. You was old enough to see that? Yeah. I bought tickets to the Browns game where Kansas City rose the banner of their first Super Bowl of Mahomes. So I have seen, like, I was at the banner raising for the Chiefs' second Super Bowl win. That was cool. I was at the Brady game where he lost his shit on Monday night. I was at the Wire game where Derek Carr hit the wire and Amari Cooper should have beat us, but they didn't. I've only went to a few games. I was at the game. Priest Holmes broke the NFL rushing touchdown record 2 years before LaDainian Tomlinson broke it again. So like I've only been to like 9 or 10 games, but almost everyone I was at has a pretty memorable thing that happened. I also was at the 0 touchdown Le'Veon Bell 250-yard playoff game. Not all of these games Kansas City won, but they all had very memorable things in them. Got you a signed Mahomes jersey. Oh, that's awesome. I don't have any like signed jerseys. I did watch the Chiefs and Rams play a basketball game. I live closer to St. Louis. They did a charity basketball game in St. Louis. It was pretty cool. I'm not big on Bucky, but like with the way that this board's going, I'm just going to take him. Because I don't trust this side to not take more running backs. Hey, I would love a microb signature. Are you going to sign it in blood? I figure you're a sign in blood kind of guy, microb. Went to the air. Oh, that's awesome. I bet, like, that is awesome. And you're not a Lions fan? Or were you a Lions fan at the time? Because I know that you stopped when Barry stopped, right? So, like, you were one of the only non-Lions fans there. Yeah, so put it in the chat. What is the most memorable NFL game you have been at? Like, if you've been to an NFL game, what's the most memorable game you've been at? Why not draft Cyrus Allen with like one of the last picks of the draft? Doesn't hurt to take a shot. Hey, what's up, Truly? Yeah, I actually took him in the last one. I think in these 20-round drafts, he's a much better click. The part of the reason I think he's an okay click is because with Worthy banging up his shoulder again, like, it is kind of concerning that maybe he just doesn't have the size to play in the NFL, right? Like maybe he just doesn't. Let's take Jordan Tyson. We have a double by week 6 thing here, like we did the last time. It is a survival thing, so we need to like we should be good by week 6. Like Jordan Tyson should have things figured out by then. So with the survival aspect of this, I think Jordan Tyson makes sense. Yo, free sub. Thank you, whoever did that. Wait, somebody gifted a membership? Oh, I did. I gifted 5, sir. You're welcome. We're gonna do, I think Wednesday afternoon, like, so Wednesday night, 7 p.m. I might do it at 6 p.m. I haven't decided the time yet, but I'm going to do a members only stream to where we do a DK Millie. Go watch a Member Mania draft. I did 2 of them. One of them was on Underdog. The other one was on DraftKings. The second one was on DraftKings. The 30-second timers help. But basically, every pick that comes up, the chat tries to tell me who they want. The delay makes it hard. It's chaos. It's fun. We draft a team. 50% of the equity goes to the chat. 50% goes to me if it gets to the finals. So it's a way for me to have a shared sweat with the entire community. It's just a good time. It's a chill thing. Sometimes people nobody's got really fired up and upset that people because it's a fair thing. I just do my best to try to take the top guy, the guy that the most different people want. It's a pretty fun little thing there. Ramondre coming back is very, very key for this. And we'll probably be doing that Wednesday evening. Yeah, I think I'm the only one doing that. Because I like chaos. Chaos reigns supreme, man. Chaos reigns supreme. But yeah, go back and watch the last Member Mania draft. It's I think it was fun. I need to do some members only things here and there anyway, so it's a good way to do it. During this, I will say during the regular season, I'm gonna have some probably pretty good member only stuff because I'm probably gonna hide some DFS, some of my daily take stuff a little bit behind it, or do my first look. Basically, my first look every week is going to be on a members only on a Tuesday probably. And that way, if you're doing some drafts, if there's a player that I think could be a guy who moves up and you trust me, I'm not gonna say go all in on it. I mean, yeah, let's take stacked Justin Herbert at pick 91. Let's do that. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate I appreciate the running back side of the board. I enjoyed this a lot. I mainly in the DFS. Yeah, so for DFS, for the salary stuff, it won't matter that much. But for the draft stuff, if you're doing on an Underdog has some 12-man rooms, it does matter for the 12-man rooms. So I'll probably do some just some look ahead of what is really good, what could be good stuff during the season. But shout out to everybody here. We did get to 800 subs. We got to 801, but we're back to 800. Apparently somebody doesn't like member only streams. Probably just hit it again, but it's all good. I do expect it to bounce. It's been bouncing up and down this week. I was wondering because I was kind of hoping to get there last night, but we had an awesome stream last night with everybody. Tomorrow will be really cool because we'll be doing a different contest. We'll be revealing. So Spoiled Banana Society also, if you watched it from last year it was all crypto based. I hated it, but I still done some. This year they removed that and it's just $25 a draft. So if you like the idea of it last year, but you didn't want to get involved in the crypto side of things, that's gone. It's just cash now. So I think that's a major improvement. I was actually going to take him this time. So this team, we don't have a bye week 7. I'm going to take a Rachaad White share here. For the Survivor thing, I think it makes sense. Different bye weeks. I would have taken Michael Wilson if he was there, though. Grinding basketball. I can only do football because all I can do is all I can do is one thing, man. I can't put my mind on multiple things. Dude, the 2007 Chargers versus and Vikings AP, what happened in that game? Was that the 200? He had like a 230-yard game, right? That game with like 3 touchdowns or something. Is that right? Or was that the game that he broke the 2,000 yards? Because 2007 is the year he broke 2,000 yards. Because I'm still a little upset about that. 296. Oh, yeah, that was the 296. That was the season he came off the ACL too, right? Because I'm still a little upset about that season. I think that was the same season because Jamal Charles came off of an ACL tear that same year and rushed for like 1,480 or almost 1,500. Maybe it was 1,500. But nobody seems to care because it wasn't – because Adrian Peterson did the same thing, but way better. Petey says, I love the best ball game. I love best ball because the gamble and sweat is year long. Yeah, I look at it like, yes, I'm trying to make money, but it's the sweat equity is the entire season is awesome, right? All right, so we are close to being back on the clock. There are 2 picks here. Like these 2 picks are clearly like awesome. I like Dart more, but I'm just taking Dart. I'm just gonna do it. We'll figure tight end out later. He could have had 300. I bet that was all. It was at Vikings, so it was in. Dude, that's awesome. So, are you a Vikings fan? Are you a Vikings fan, Bukowski? Maybe you've said it before. It's hard to keep everybody aligned. But God, we had third row. Oh, dude, I love end zone seats. I know a lot of people hate them. If you can get the end zone seats on the sides or the very low end zone seats in the the third, so like 7th, 8th, 9th row behind the goalposts are like awful. But if you're not right behind the goalpost, if you're on like the edges of the goalpost, there's such good seats. If you're a true football degen and you like to see the stuff like the lanes opening up and like the plays develop and stuff, like if that's what you like, the end zone seats are the best. Like you do have to get lucky and get some action on your side, but if you do, it is awesome. Like when Priest Holmes broke the rushing touchdown record, I was like 12 to 15 yards from him because it was literally the corner it happened in was the side I was on. So it was fantastic. How do you feel about Kyler? Yeah, I think I just take the. I mean, they're not letting any tight end come. Let's take Coker. Let's take another back stackable guy. Maybe Ferg makes it back, but I'm kind of fine if any of those 3 tight ends come back. If not, I'm kind of fine just pushing and going 4 again. I think the Survivor contest is like the perfect contest for a 4 quarterback build. This is one of the few teams I would have taken Isaiah Likely on. And of course he goes, I don't even know what his ADP is on drafters. Yeah. Don't know how. So I know Lutz doesn't want Kyler to get beat. I have some bags of Kyler, so I personally don't want Kyler to lose the job. Because, like, I will say this. If Kyler is losing the job, Jefferson's going to start dropping in ADP. Like, if that stuff is real, there's a very real chance that Kyler ends up, like, if it's not Kyler, and if there's any worry about that, Jefferson might fall in ADP. I'll feel uneasy about it, but I will definitely take some shots. So we get Jake Ferguson for the naked Jackson Dart bring back. That doesn't feel that bad. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the fact that there's an actual competition. Now, so remember, this isn't a... So it's just like Justin Fields. Justin Fields was on a free contract, basically, because the other team was paying him. And the team didn't have a real reason to be committed to him. And on this situation, it's not like it's a new coaching staff like it was with the Jets. It's a coaching staff that spent a first round pick on a quarterback. Like, there is a chance that they do act like they definitely want him to work out, because it would look a lot better for them if JJ McCarthy works out. I mean, Lutz is saying it's a fake competition, but like, yeah, I think that this is more what it is. Like, that they want to be able to say, well, we have a really good backup in JJ McCarthy, because it makes him look not as bad as if he's just not on the, like, not useful, right? I think there's a big teardrop after Strange, so I will take Brenton Strange there. I knew that talking about Kyler Murray would get Lutz out of the retirement, out of the chat retirement. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a beat. I don't know. By the way, if you guys are new to the channel, if you haven't hit the sub, go ahead and hit the sub. If we hit 1K subs before NFL kickoff, we are going to do a 24-hour live stream. Also, tomorrow we're having the guys from the founders of SBS will be on and with me. And then after that, we will be doing the show with Nice and Blunt over here. I think this is similar to last year when everyone was convinced Justin Fields start all year. It will require the Vikings to be out of the playoff hunt, because like Fields, the Jets were very out of the playoff hunt, right? So I think if the Jets were in the playoff hunt still, Fields would have continued to start, but they weren't. So, and most of that was Aaron Glenn's fault. My thoughts on Ron Flournoy is, in the big board, I continually said he was... So in the big board, I was continually saying he was like the single best pick in round 18, 19, and 20. And I took him... I had like 30% Flournoy, and that's a really big stand for me. And I said that he's probably going to move up too much. Like, not that I think he's bad, but I do think that, like, he moved up to a point that I think he's just an okay pick, not a great pick. So, like, I think he's a solid pick, like an okay pick where he's at. It's an offense that's going to score a lot of points. I do think it's almost like to the he's too much price. But I thought that before all these other people. Like, some of these rooms are starting to, like, He's the one of the last guys that feel like they have for sure have a role. Like him, Juwan Jennings, Mitchell, like Travis Hunter, like all of those guys. There are some of those guys I like more than Flournoy now. But before all the hype, I thought he was an awesome pick. Now I just think he's an okay pick. And I like that's where I'm at with it. Chuck Foreman called it noise and disregarded it. I don't know who that is. Vikings gonna win the division. All the Vikings needed was a league average quarterback. I mean, that is not false, right? That is absolutely not false. That is what they did, right? That's how it worked out. So, by the way, we promised something earlier, and I don't think we did it yet. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat there, Jake. Thank you for the super chat. And
If she got that end zone, I'm diving in deep smoothly.
I don't think I remember to do it, so there we go. We did the thing. Geno Smith as a third here, I think makes sense. Just lock up a third quarterback. Let's do the thing. Best quarterback values, Daniel Jones. Best values. Pacheco is a solid, like I like and hate the pick. Because like I think it's a solid pick if they don't add anybody, but I do think it's likely that something happens there. And like I'm trying to hedge a little bit on it. But he's starting to fall because people are starting to really think that they're going to sign somebody. And I think I want some more at a lower price. One thing that would make the twerk. What is it? Because I've already got some stuff in the workshop, man. I mean, we gotta be not that bad. Come on, man. I mean, you're not wrong, but like, I gotta make it like not something that's not gonna get me canceled, like literally canceled from YouTube, you know? But I do have some other things that's working out. Or should I say, I'm twerking out some things. Because I do want to make a one for like a 10-second clip that's for large super chats. And that one is being in the workshop right now. The kids. We'll go with Terrence Ferguson here. I mean, if it was instead of balls just being a set of chicken nuggets, oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Just put some chicken nuggets down there. No, just actually make them chicken nuggets shaped like chickens. Like kind of like dino nuggets, but they're chicken nuggets. It would be great. I'll be playing around with AI later, and if you're in my Discord, I'll post the picture. Yeah, I will. I'm definitely going to make that picture later for fun. So if you aren't in the Discord, you might want to join the Discord if you like hilarity. I'll post it in the meme section. I use ChatGPT for the images because it's what I've got. It's the one that I use that understands the way I talk to it best. And it's the one I paid for. So you sweet talk. So all right, so we got Henry, Bucky, Ramondre. I mean, I like that group. All Amon-Ra, Ladd, T, Tyson, Coker. Like, yeah, let's no week 11 bye. Hell yeah. Zachariah Branch, he was a guy I did not like in pre-draft. And the one thing that I think that one of the things that I'm okay with, I'm okay being wrong. And I'm okay admitting when I was wrong on a prospect. And like, I still didn't love the profile of Branch, but he honestly landed in the single perfect location. And he's also destroying camp. Now, I will say the second when Zachariah Branch benched 21 reps at like 180 pounds or whatever he is, 21 reps of 225, and he's that fast. Like, that's when I was like, all right, I'll start clicking him some. So my theory was he wasn't like obviously better than every other pick that like all the Brazzles and those picks in pre-draft, but he was drafted in every single draft and a lot of those other ones weren't. I did think he was like a slightly better pick overall, like maybe like I understood why he was being drafted all the time, but I also thought that the leverage, like it was a bad play based on leverage, but he landed the perfect landing spot. And his competition is Zacchaeus and Dotson. I know Zacchaeus did hold off Luther Burden last year, but Luther Burden also went into camp with an injury. Like, Luther Burden had an injury, I think, during camp, if I remember right. And Branch hasn't yet, so maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe it was just Loveland, but I thought Loveland and Burden both did. Let's go with Keenan this time. Zach Branch and Ted Hurst are going to rocket ship this year. I like Ted Hurst. I think that is a situation that has a lot of talent there. Like, I don't think people realize that Tez Johnson was actually good last year. Like, from a football perspective, Tez was actually good. So I do think that the stuff on Ted Hurst is like, it's a little scarier than I want it to be, but like I still make the click. Like, but I don't think the situation is as good as everybody thought, and I didn't like the prospect as much as a lot of people. I still like. I think as a prospect, I still personally believe that Bryce Lance was the better prospect than Ted Hurst. I still think that Bryce Lance is the better prospect than Brazzle. Now, Brazzle got the good landing spot. Ted Hurst got a landing spot that like is okay, but Lance got a landing spot that is bad for year one, right? So, what's your favorite source from news? I listen to a lot of podcasts. I watch a bunch, like I do some stuff on X here and there. Like I look at things. Let's click the old P ride. every once in a while, you just got to make that ugly click, I think. I mostly use X for it. But I have like I listen to a lot of places. X just kind of centralizes a lot of the places that I listen to, so it's mostly just that. Like I try to not. If people flood my feed, I do remove them. Like I don't mind people putting stuff in there, but people that flood the feed with like just stuff that's not football related, I usually do remove them because I like to have like an actual like I want X to me is only a news source. Like for NFL. Like if anything other than NFL appears, I generally like at a high rate, I will generally remove that person just because I'm there for one reason. It's not a personal thing. I'm just there for one reason. And it's to get NFL news. So what are my bye weeks like? Let's do Jade Walker. I like Jade Walker. I am not doing another one. We did this one because we hit 800 subs. Hopefully we keep 800 all night. We usually lose one every night and then gain multiple in the day, and then overnight we lose one and then we gain more. That's usually what happens. But we got a bunch of reviews to do here, so stick around for a minute, and then we're gonna. So tomorrow we'll be on with the SBS guys. We'll be on a different site that I haven't drafted on yet this year. I drafted a little bit on it last year. It has got a lot of changes this year, so we'll be discussing all that. Then we'll be on with Nice and Blunt at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, aka God's Time, with another breakdown show, and it'll be on this channel this week. So it should be good. So my team, we got a 3-6-8-3 here. We got Justin Herbert at 91 stacked up. We got Jackson Dart naked because, of course, he's naked. He's Jackson Dart. Geno Smith, like, do you think Jackson Dart wears clothes anywhere but on the field? I bet he doesn't. I bet he just runs around the locker room with it just swinging around. Like I bet him and Scatabo just run around the locker room with them dangling. Like that's what I think. Like headbutting and dangling. Geno Smith, and then running back Derrick Henry, Bucky Irving, Ramondre Stevenson, Rashad White, Jaden Blue for the upside, and Samaje Perine. The goal here is to survive. I think that like Derrick Henry, Stevenson, White, and Perine are like those ugly bets. GG. Thank you, sir. Then wide receiver, Amon-Ra, Ladd, T, Tyson, Coker, Branch, Keenan, Jade Walker for a low-owned piece in the contest. And then Jake Ferg, Brenton Strange, T Ferg. I think this tight end room works. It's not the sexiest, but I think I can get points every week with that. Having sword fights, headbutting and sword fights. Yeah, exactly. We got a 3-6-8-3 here. We got Drake May, Kyler Murray, and Tua. Running backs, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Tony Pollard. That is a lot of guaranteed points. And then you also got Kamara, who should definitely get guaranteed points. Brian Robinson for the anti-Bijan bet on this team. DeMarcado, I do wonder if I'm waiting to hear what happens in the camp. I think DeMarcado is clickable. I have fully stopped clicking Emmett Johnson because I have so much. Wide receivers, Neighbors, London, Burden, Pittman, Myers, Concepcion, Jerry Jeudy, Cyrus Allen. That absolutely works. Kyle Pitts, Dalton Schultz, and Colby Parkinson. Solid there. Hey, what's up, Jackson? We will review it after after we review all the YouTube members, and there's a lot of YouTube members. So what I do, and I've said this a couple times already, but I review all the YouTube members, and then the first time you're in a draft with me, I will give you a review as well. So after this, it'll be members only for you, but we will definitely give you a review, sir. We got Tiger Town here. We got A3773. We got Dak Prescott, Bo Nix, and Tyler Shuck. Running backs, Josh Jacobs, Travion Henderson, Jalen Warren, Woody Marks, Zach Charbonnet, Sean Tucker, and Kalen Black. I like this. Yeah, I mean, this works. If Jacobs avoids suspension, I guess a lot of people are kind of thinking Jacobs will get suspended this year. Just like more people are like, I wonder. I was overweight. Now, like with Travis Etienne falling quite a bit, and Scadabo in that range every once in a while, I have a hard time taking him right now, but I get it. Like, he could be an awesome pick. And I just now seen that Quinshon Judkins went at 38. Who else had noticed? Had anybody noticed that Quinshon went at 38, by the way? Anybody? I did not notice that until just now. But I think you got to mix them in on some teams for sure. JSN, George Pickens, Chris Olave, Michael Wilson, Juwan Jennings, Dontavian Wicks, Pat Bryant, tight end, Sam Laporta, Juwan Johnson, Evan Ingram. Yeah, I think this works. Like, if Jacob's healthy, this team's awesome. Definitely looks good to like consistently get points. I like that team. We got the Jacob here. RJ Harvey went at 50. Yeah. We got Judkins here. We got Harvey here. Anything else? Tyler Algier at 98. Damon Claiborne. What a running back room. Bijan, RJ Harvey, Algier, Claiborne, Washington. Sorry, I reviewed that guy for fun. Judgy, go. Kincaid said, like, I don't know if you follow or if you came in here, C-Tide Man. You got like doing one or two weird things is fine. Doing a lot of these things, I get that you're trying to stack here for the week 17 thing. That is a good concept, but there's almost zero chance he's not there at 98. Like, if you're going to pull a player up, you don't pull him up 5 rounds. You pull him up like a full round, you know, like the Judkins thing. Like, if you have to have Judkins, I don't like it because he falls 59 quite often, but like, at least it's only a full round up. Like right here, if you are listening, like the Harvey thing is also multiple rounds. Like, you could get him in like 99.9% of all drafts at 74. So pulling him all the way up here doesn't make sense. And pulling up all these players up more than like a full round or 2 rounds, like I don't think you ever do that. Like, if you pull them up a round, I do get that, like, to guarantee to get the guy you want. All right, so back to the reviews, back to the actual member review. That was just like a thing. We got a 2684 here. We got Joe Burrow, Matthew Stafford, running backs, Ashton Jeanty, Jonathan Brooks, Ja'Cory Crush-Kamara, Keaton Mitchell, Ray Davis, Kamani Vidal. I mean, it works. The running back room definitely needs help. You know it. But every once in a while, you got to like try some things. And sometimes the room drafts all running backs on a corner of the board, and you can't get any values back, you know? Like, because the whole this side of the board needed running backs. This side didn't. And all of them were gone right before you because I took them, probably. Wide receiver, because I needed them. Wide receiver, Zay Flowers, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Adams, Quentin Johnston, Diggs, Stribling, Flournoy, Cup, Bowers, Sadiq, Otten, Tonjes. So I understand why you took Tonjes because like you like Tonjes. I think Tonjes or Otten, one of those two, had to be just a random wide receiver. I do think that with the Flowers, Waddle, Adams, QJ, Diggs, Stribling, like I think that one of those two picks down there as well should have been a running back. I think you needed like one extra dart at running back for sure, and you probably didn't really have an option for a third quarterback. I like a third quarterback on this contest because it's a cut line, and like the cut, like in Eliminator, you can kind of get away in the head-to-head with a weaker quarterback thing here and there. In this, you definitely need points every week at every position. So I think I want three quarterbacks almost always. But I do think these guys will throw touchdown passes almost every week. So you are reasonably safe. But yeah, you said you didn't love it. So volume of chance. Yeah. Cooked by weeks. Who says that was just like a thing? A thing? 7? It's August. Get your guys. Absolutely. Yeah, so we got Megatron here, a 4772. We got Baker, Shadur, Watson securing that up, and Mac Jones. So somebody got boxed out of quarterback. CMC Barkley, fantastic. Price is a good, fun guy behind those two. Dowdle, awesome. Lloyd or Manun guy, Marshawn Lloyd, Jordan James. I probably don't add both of those. We'll see what happened elsewhere. Egbuka, Wilson, Evans, Jordan Addison, McMillan, Cooper, Tesla. That feels good. Kraft and Chig. I probably throw on a random trash tight end instead of Jordan James or Marshawn Lloyd, one or the other. That's just more of a preference thing. Mostly kind of what I was saying about the other thing. Like, I like Chig and Kraft. I do think if you're going to take a 0 at any position, this is the one you can do it. So, like, I do think that if you're going to take a 2 tight end, like two at any position, I think tight end makes the most sense. So, but I like the team overall. I think you're good enough there. And I think that the handcuffing that makes a little sense. I don't know why you would ever take Mac Jones, but you did. We got game tight here. Oh yeah, I heavily believe in 3. As you're noticing, I heavily believe in 3 quarterbacks here. I was going to take Bryce Young. Somebody, I don't know who took Bryce Young. This guy took Bryce Young. I was hoping I could get Bryce Young back at 163 because I wanted Strange. I was debating between Strange and Bryce Young. I took Strange thinking there was a better chance that Bryce Young could come back. So because I didn't get him, you didn't get your guy. Blame that guy. 3593 here. We got Malik Willis, Cam Ward, Sam Darnold. Running backs, Jonathan Taylor, Achane, Javonte, Scatterbo, Mason. I love that. 4 really strong guys, and Mason is a really, double bye week 6, not that big of a deal. You got Taylor, Javonte, Scatterbo the other weeks. This is a very strong running back room. I like it. Tate, Downs, Sutton, Matthew Golden, Trey Tucker, Calvin Ridley, Darnell Mooney, Caleb Douglas, Elijah Surratt. That works. Then Tyler Warren, Gunnar Helms, AJ Barner. You're going to need you at least have volume here. I like Sutton and Downs in a room like this to give you somewhat of a floor. I think Colonel Tate is awesome, and I think he's going to have floor volume as well. And then you got a bunch of spike week guys behind it. So if those 3 guys are just solid, every week getting you 7 to 10 points kind of guys, that's not what you want, but it does give you floor every week to not bottom out, hopefully. And then you got spike week guys to help prepare you intermittently throughout there as well. So I like that team. We got Jackson here. Welcome. By the way, if you are still here, Jackson, Most days I'm able to give away a free drafters ticket. So stick around, stay subbed, pop in here and there. I get to give away at the current moment while the survival is going on. I give 2 drafters or 2 survivals away a week, and 2 drafters main. I get to give away tickets every week. So stick around, hang out. We already gave away the survival today, but this is the last one as well. So welcome to the stream. Good luck also in all of your stuff. We got a 2-6-9-3. We got Trevor Lawrence, Brock Purdy. I think that's fine. It is higher capital, so I don't mind stopping it to that much. I honestly just prefer 3 because of the floor element. I will say that if I'm going to go 2, I do like them to have earlier bye weeks because the way that this content, I think objectively, earlier bye weeks are better in this contest because the later you get into the season, the stronger the teams are going to be. Because it's cut line and not eliminator, yes, you're going to have bye weeks, but you're playing against the top X teams. Not like the injured players aren't going to affect, like you're not going to get in eliminator. You can go in there and have just go against a room that isn't good and get lucky, right? In this, that is not the case. So earlier bye weeks are just better because you're playing against the you have a bet, like more teams are going to be bad that are still left, right? Every single week. And then running backs, Omarion Hampton, Kyron Williams, Breece Hall, Tank Bigsby, Justice Hill, Jalen Wright. I don't do the Jalen Wright click, but I get it. I probably do need to mix it in because there's been nothing said on Ollie Gordon all offseason. And I did prefer Ollie, but it's kind of nothing's really been said about either one of them though. But I like this room. Makes a lot of sense. Bye weeks all look good. Wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, Christian Watson, Parker Washington, Jaden Reed, Shakir. Shakir is an awesome pick in this contest. I was very close to clicking him, but I decided not to. Jaden Higgins, Malik Washington, Rashad Bateman, Devon Bailey. That is very strong. I love that. Kittle, Henry, Hawkinson. Honestly, everything you did here, other than the third quarterback, is what I usually do. I love the Kittle click in this because I think that if he misses time, it'll be less than 3 weeks. I think getting him through a couple weeks on cut lines of 75 won't be that hard if you take 2 reasonable tight ends late. And you're super stacked at the other positions, which you are. So I really like this team. I like the Kittle pick in this. I think that if he misses time, it's only going to be 1 week as well. So I think that you can get that through pretty easily, especially if he's your tight end 1. That's how I like him in this contest. In like the playoff stuff, I like him as tight end 2. In this contest, I actually like him as tight end 1. So I like this team a lot. So, but thank you for popping in. I think you did everything right. Makes sense. Everything you did works. You don't really have a week 17 bring back, but like if you get the team to week 17, it absolutely, like this is the kind of team that could do a lot of damage because you're very strong at most positions, right? Like by that time, you're going to have an awesome tight end, right? Like me, if I get to week 17 and you get to week 17, I actually like your tight end room is stronger, right? Now, I might be stronger at wide receiver, but you're not weak at wide receiver. I'm not weak. I'm borderline weak at tight end unless Seaford hits. So I really do like what you've done there, but I like the right thought, to be honest. Yeah, I think the right thing is a solid thing. Survival tickets are the best EV, though. Not biased. Yeah, because like you start making money, it's either at week 7 or when you get past week 7. But if you guys haven't hit the like yet, go ahead and hit the like. If you're not subbed, go ahead and sub. But we are done. We have streamed just a casual, almost 4 hours. Once again, thanks everybody for popping in. Have a great night. I will send you a link here. Like, I'll send you something here in a minute, nice and blunt. But I'll be on tomorrow. See y'all then. Peace.